Probably because I clicked the wrong one. Can you hear me now, Feta? You probably should be able to hear me now. I know you're a little behind on the YouTube stream, but theoretically it will be working. You probably heard the music instead of the my actual audio. Hello, hello. We are functioning at the very least, I suppose is the word we could use. I look like a beautiful little skeleton today, which is lovely. Yeah, wait, can you hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Leda, thank you. If it's working on YouTube, it better be working on Twitch, so that's kind of like the bare minimum. It needs to work on YouTube. But that's good. I'm glad it's functioning. I've got an interesting... I have plugged in so many different weird things that even my own headphones are a little bit like, oh, what are we hearing right now? Hello, Dolmari Creations. Welcome. We are just chatting about how the weekend went with folks at the moment. Usually start on time, but my computer decided it needed to restart the exact second I was supposed to start streaming. I was like, oh, thanks. That's awesome. So we are here. And then we were gonna do some indie games today, and I still plan on it. I got Shogun Showdown downloaded, which I heard about a while back when it released with like the beta or the alpha or whatever it is. And it looked cool, so we'll give it a shot. But I was gonna do another game, and that one would not function to save my life. And I have another one downloaded, and I would love to try them all, but it's one of those things where like, I'm not techie. So... there's not much I can do if something decides it's not gonna work. Is this stream about playing games that are on itch.io? I released a game on itch. Oh, what's your game? Tell me what your game is. I'll look it up. It is kind of about playing games on itch.io. It's very much indie games. Itch.io is where I downloaded the 3 from. I've just been having trouble because I wanted to start with the one that I found was what's the name of it? Oh, Wander Stars was the one that was on itch.io, and I was like, ooh, let's try this. It's got a cool demo. I think that's fire. And it's working, but even with Shogun Showdown, they're not letting me minimize the game screens. Like, I can't click and drag to make them into the size that I want. It's either full screen or nothing. I'm like, well, I want I want a little bit on the screen. But it won't let me. So I couldn't deal with Wanderlust doing it. Shogun, thankfully, its mini size is like fine. I can deal with its mini size and I can play while it's still up there, so we're gonna try it. But Dolmari, let me know what your game is. If it's family friendly and appropriate and all that jazz, maybe we can play it. I'd be down. As long as it won't, doesn't take too much to run. Because apparently we're not having a great time running things tonight. But hello to everyone else who is here once again. The weekend for me went pretty good. We had like a game night over with my family and my friends and stuff. I'm a big like deceptive game style person. So we played Secret Hitler, we played One Night Werewolf, and then we did some card games because card games are how it works. But I love deceptive games, so that was a lot of fun playing Secret Hitler and Werewolf and doing all that kind of jazz. And I've never really played One Night because personally I like to host Werewolf. So it was cool to get to be like a player and One Night works a little bit differently than like actual Werewolf does because you're sort of doing things in order, but we had the app that was telling us stuff, so it is. I plan to make it E10 plus and it runs on my 10-year-old computer. Okay, dope, Dolmari. Yeah, is it out? Is there a demo to play? You're welcome to, I don't think it'll let you do links because I think the bot will like delete your links if you put links in the chat, but if you put the name of it, I'll see if I can find it on itch.io and give it a shot. I'm down to play whatever, genuinely. Fair warning, I'm not good. I'm gonna say this, I don't usually play games. When I say that, the reason why I don't usually play games on stream is because I'm like the worst game player you will find in your life. Like so bad. The only reason I pulled up some of these were like, seem pretty simple roguelikes. I'm okay with like card stuff or like turn-based, but if it's like move and run and gun, I'm gonna be shit at it. It's out, it's free, it's called Luke the Hybrid. Okay, I'll look it up. Let's see, we'll go to itch.io. Itch.io. If I could spell Luke the Hybrid. Luke the Hybrid. Is this Windows version? Oh, yeah, I see you. It's the same name. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. Cute. Ooh, I love zombies. Zombies are good. Oh, this looks cute. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I would be so shit at this game. This looks cool, Dilmari, but I definitely would be, like, hyper shit. I can barely play things that are like, click a button, now thing happens. So to actually have to move, oh my god. I was even looking at Shogun, and Shogun looks like it has controls where I have to move, and I was like, please don't make me move a character. Like, most of the shit I play is like visual novels because all you do is click. But this looks cool. I'll show it on screen for you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Let me figure it out for a second. Let's see. It would be this one. And then we go up here. Probably do that. Okay. Okay, so if I bring you over here, so this is Dolmari on our chats game that they made. I think this is the right one, right, Dolmari? This looks really cool. 1 to 4 player action, post-apocalyptic dystopian future where hybrids battle robots, open world campaign, fight each other in multiplayer, survive waves of zombies. And if we look at like the images here, this looks cool. I like the little pixel stuff. I think that looks really cute. And I like these, like, you can see the ammo on different players on the screen. This gives me really, like, nostalgia. It's the correct one? Cool. This gives me very, like, nostalgia era when you could play multiple players, but you all had to look at the same screen. And so you were, like, like, doing this, trying to watch your corner of the screen, and everything was tiny. I love that. That's very nostalgic. I like the coins and everything. This looks really cute. Yeah, look at that. You can play with everybody. It says different types of weapons and stuff you can have. Different levels, a little bit of platforming in there. This is cool. Domari, this looks really cool. I like the Grim Reaper. I think that looks fire. I'm going to be honest, I probably won't play it tonight because, again, I am shit at these kinds of games. Anything where you literally have to, like, move a character. I'm so mad at. Like, I can't play them to save my life. But this looks really cool. You guys should go check it out. Thanks, Dilmari, for telling us about your game. I love, like, showing different, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those nights. This is what happens when I have technical difficulties, is my brain decides it can't do anything anymore. But I like showing sort of what the community does. We have a lot of artists in our community, and so we often show their art and stuff. Actually, artists have drawn all our emotes and things like that, and alerts and stuff, so I love showing the art. And it's cool when we have people who show up and are like, oh, I make games, and then we can show games too. You're welcome. Oh, thanks. That's lovely. I like showcasing that kind of stuff. We'll try and play a few here today if I can get it doing. I would like to do the Wanderstars one because I played the demo and it was fun, but I cannot deal with the way that it sets up. We'll see if the other one sets up a little better. The other one I downloaded was Wildfire, and then there's a ton of itch.io games that you can play on the website itself without downloading them. So if you want to play things on the browser, you can do that too. For folks who don't know, itch.io as well. It's like indie game platform versus Steam. Oh my god, I already have hiccups and I haven't taken a sip of my death water. There, now I have an excuse to have hiccups. Alright, my friends. So, we'll see what we can do tonight. Would I play it in a future stream? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't usually play games too much. Or if we do play games, they tend to be like interactive stuff. So we play like Gartic Phone, we play, we did Jackbox last week. I have Uno at some point that we got to get up and play. Maybe we'll play that tonight. So I don't know if I would play it or not. I generally, if I do play them, they're either interactive or they're, like, visual novels or card-based stuff, like where you're just kind of like playing a card, or turn-based battle systems. So no, I probably wouldn't play at Dolmari. But you never know, right? Like, I try to plan stuff. So in my Discord, I try to plan stuff where I'm like, okay, this is the plan for tonight. We're gonna go here. We're gonna play it like this. And I'm always looking at the different things people send me. A couple people have sent me a couple things in the Discord, and I'll be like, ooh, that one looks cool. That one looks dope. But I've been looking at going on Itch.io and just kind of playing anything that suits a genre that I feel like I could play and not do. I don't even know how long we're going to play Shogun. I might switch to another one, simply because we're going to see how easy it is, because I suck ass. I suck ass at games, but that's just the way that life goes sometimes. But Dolmari, even if we don't play it, I appreciate you stopping by and letting us take a look at it, because that's really sweet. And you're welcome to stay and chat as we go through other things. We have folks that'll probably join us on Twitch, folks that join us on YouTube, but you can talk to each other. That's what the Restream bot is for. You're welcome to stay, do whatever you like. We're going to chat for a bit. I think we're going to pop over to, let's see if I can get Shogun running. So I think we're going to try and start with how to play, or I'll just start new, but I don't know, because sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly how these work. So let's bump over to it. And then I should be able to turn on the desktop audio. So you guys can see it here. And then now you guys should be able to hear the music that's associated with it too. They're like, beow, 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 beow. That should be playing in the background. I don't know. Oh, of course it's not gonna. Because we're gonna have Twitch ad breaks in like 1 minute. And of course you don't hear it, because why would you hear it? My computer's been doing this the entire fucking time, so why would we hear it? Ah, there it goes. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear that in the background. It should be quiet enough that I think we're okay. I will you know what, I'll come back to me, since we're gonna be on ad break in like 30 seconds, and then I'll go back to the game in case people do wanna like play and watch the game. But we'll be on ad break in a little bit here, and that way they're not missing anything in particular. Yeah, the weekend was fun for me. I hope y'all's weekend was good. Like I said, we played Secret Hitler, and I love, like, board games. I love people, I love engaging with people, but I especially love, like, bringing... Y'all know me, I'm an entertainer. So, like, it's one of those things where the more people that can get involved into a game, the happier I am. We're, like, into a scenario, right? So it was a lot of fun, because we had a good chunk of people. We had, like, 12? I want to say we had 12 people or so that were joining us. I know we had that many for, like, Secret Hitler, and then when we played Ultimate Werewolf, we had a huge table. Lots and lots of people playing, which was fun because, so they have a few different roles than are in, like, natural werewolf, and then they have roles that are named different things, but function similar to, like, real-life werewolf. Which it was cool to see the difference of. And supposedly we are supposed to be in ads right now, but I don't see any running. This is why sometimes I hate Twitch with every fiber of my being, because supposedly they're running, but they don't seem to be. So yeah, see, this is telling me we don't have ads for another hour. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter, I guess. See, and this is telling me we are currently in an ad break. Like, what is happening? Bye, Dolmari. It's good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, see, now it's running for me. Now the ad break is running instead of, like, even though the stream manager's like, no, we would never do that. I'm like, bruh, what is happening right now? Okay, well, we'll wait till it's over. But yeah, so it's interesting because, One Night Werewolf has stuff like the Doppelganger, which is you copy somebody else's role, and so you can have two of the same role in one game, and they both get to enact their powers, which is interesting. And then they also have something that the physical werewolf has, which is, so they call it the Tanner in One Night Werewolf, which is a role that you're essentially like trying to get yourself killed. And if you die, we didn't play with this one because nobody wanted to have the chaos. But if you get yourself killed, then you win and you win alone versus the werewolves or the normal humans winning. There is that version in like physical werewolf, but it's, people call it the jester, the clown, whatever you want to call it. But it's harder / stricter because in One Night Werewolf, you decide whoever dies and then we see which team wins. But in physical werewolf, you go multiple nights. So when you're playing the jester or the clown and you're trying to be the role that gets themselves killed, there's a rule placed upon it where you have to be killed by the village team in order to win. So if the werewolves kill you at night, you still lose, which is really interesting because I think that's a more fun role when you're playing physical werewolf, because now you can't just be the chaos. You have to be very careful about making sure the wolves don't kill you while also trying to get the villagers to do so. Whereas in One Night Werewolf, I feel like it wouldn't be as fun because you're just like, it is me, I am trying to die, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And that's just never as fun. We had a little bit of that with the minion, but I think the minion is okay for One Night Werewolf because the minion is working on the werewolf's team. So it gives you a bit of leeway to, and the minion knows who the werewolves are. So you're getting a bit of information to be able to structure what you're saying and who you're protecting. Whereas when you're solo role, like the jester, the werewolves, you have to be very like succinct and think about like, I just can't claim to be the bad guy, but I also need to make it obvious enough that the werewolves don't kill me. And so that's very hard. And I really, really love solo roles in physical werewolf or multiple night werewolf, whatever you want to call it, because you have the opportunity, like I love the arsonist, I love the serial killer, even the zombies are cool. Anything where you have the opportunity, the longer you are alive, the higher the possibility that you win. So I really love those roles in Multiple Night Werewolf because now you as the villagers and as the werewolves have to work together in some capacity. And I think that's the one thing with One Night Werewolf where I'm like, when you're playing one night, if you're on the werewolf side or you're on the village side, there's nothing that makes you work together. Like, it's you versus them, and that's kind of the end of the conversation, and you need to do your best to make sure that you guys live and so one of theirs dies and so you can win. But when you're playing multiple nights and you have solo roles, in some way, shape, or form, you have to cooperate. Because if you don't, the solo player will win. Because the solo player usually needs to be the last one standing. So if the solo player is able to convince the village team that they are on the village side, usually most solo roles cannot be killed by the werewolves at night. So it doesn't matter if the werewolves realize that they are the serial killer or they are the arsonist, they can't kill them. That person can only die from the village. So you've created this position where the werewolves need the serial killer or the solo role to stay alive so that they're not dying and they will outnumber him and be able to vote him off at the end of the game. But the villagers need the serial killer to kill the werewolves in the night so that the villagers will outnumber the werewolves. And so it's like this battle of who can use them, and I really, really like that. I think it's so much fun. Okay, so did I post into my Discord that we were back, actually? I don't know if I did. Let me make sure that I put it in the Discord. Hold on. We are up and running. Okay. Yeah, I said that we went live. Okay, cool. I know I've got the automatics on, but you never know. So we're gonna try Shogun. We'll see how well it goes. Because again, I am pretty shit at these kinds of games. But I will try my absolute best. Okay, so I'm not sure that new run will teach me how to play, so I'm gonna go how to play first. But But see, this doesn't really teach me either. Okay, so turn around, W, A, and D. Okay, so... Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Depending on where the enemies are at. Okay. We're gonna use the keyboard over the mouse for sure. Click or drag and drop to add tiles to the attack queue. Okay. Add tiles to the attack queue. Okay, click. Oh, okay, next. Space or right click to change them, I guess? I think we can just drag though, right? Oh, are you saying to attack? Does this mean to attack? It does. Okay. So space to attack with whatever's there. Okay, got it. Kill the dummy. Okay, so I move forward and then I will put... Oh, wait, no. So if I do arrow and then I put on sword. If I go... Oh, no, sword went first. Wait, I was trying to get arrow to go first, though. Okay, wait. Hold on, wait. See, I'm already bad at it. Oh, it's gonna enact it automatically, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna have to be close. I don't get a choice. Yeah, it does enact it automatically. Okay. So we'll go next. The following actions trigger a turn. Add a tile to the attack queue. Attack, move, or turn around. Okay, so either moving or turning around, adding tiles, or attacking will make a turn. Okay. Rearranging or removing tiles in the attack queue does not trigger a turn. Okay, so I can rearrange and I can remove as much as I want. But if I add it back, would that not be another turn? This is going to be interesting. You can skip a turn by waiting. Oh, okay, I see, that's S. Kill the enemy. Okay, so would it trigger a turn if I do that? I thought it was supposed to trigger a turn if I do that. Oh, okay, so it takes them multiple turns for them to attack. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Because I want them to get closer. And then I want to attack first. Okay, I feel it. Cooldown. Tiles used in an attack need a few turns to recharge before you can use them again. Oh, so the amount of turns are the squares. Eep. Okay, so we need to turn around. And then we're going to use both of those. Are these their health bars? The little green ones? That would be my assumption. Okay, so we're going to have to let this cool down. We're going to let him get closer. And then we're going to back up so he can't reach us. Then we're going to get closer to him. We're going to attack him first. Oh, shit. Oh, because adding the second one would be another turn. Oh. Oh, no, because I'm facing the wrong way. Ew. Oh, I see. So now we wait, and then we attack. Okay. When an enemy is right in front of you, you can swap position by moving forward. Swap has a 4-turn cooldown. Okay. Try swapping. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see. We'll wait for him to jump, and then we'll back up. And then we will add ours. And then we will wait for him, and then we'll attack. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, I think I understand. We'll go to next. Tutorial completed. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, guys, let's give it a shot. The Wanderer, 10 HP, difficulty normal. I hope normal's okay. We'll find out real fast. Okay. So. I like this music. Let's turn it up a little. I think that turns it up for you guys too, but I don't know. I assume so, at least. It should turn it up for you. I'm in the first thingamajig. Okay, I should be fine. Oh, they didn't tell me about potions. Heals 3 HP. Okay, cool. So I need to turn around. And then I need to add the attacks. And then let's put the arrow first. Now, will attacking... So if I attack, is that going to be 2 of his turns, or do they both get to go at once? Let's find out. No, they do both get to go at once. Okay. Okay. That answers that question. Okay. I think I get... What is that? I have no idea what that is, but we're gonna attack. Nice. Okay, okay. Ooh, you can combo. I like this. I like this. Okay, so... we will add our little guy back up. And we'll go here. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, huh? Huh. Oh, he can move, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna kill him. Oh, but then that one doesn't hit anyone. Oh, interesting. This is clever. Oh, I like this. This is cute. What did we get? Mass curse. Curse all enemies and they take double damage the next day. Okay, okay. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. We are about double damage. That's fine. Are these not the ones I have? Oh, no, I have arrows. What are the little dots on the top? I don't know what the dots on the top are. Strike 2 cells in front of you, piercing. Strike the cells in front and behind. That's the one I have, so that one does hit behind. Okay. This lets me hit 2 cells in front. I think the arrow does too. I don't know what the difference is, but let's try it. Oh, we get them all. Oh. Okay. I'm assuming maybe that's the amount of damage they do? I don't really know. Okay, so hit him for 1. And then he did get hit because... Oh, I would have thought 2 cells in front of you was here. But apparently it's actually 3 cells in front because that hit him down here. Interesting. Now, if I do that, he does miss me. That's cool. So then I would do this. That hits both of those, but it does waste those guys. Okay, I see the challenges here. He's dead, at the very least. And I should be able to hit 2 ahead here. So does this... We're about to see if this counts, because I would think 2 cells ahead would be here. And I'm right, so I don't know how I hit the last one. But I guess it's fine. And he did 3 damage for that swing, so... I don't entirely understand, but okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Well, maybe we should make it so... Yeah, we'll go for that guy first. Because I need to get away from this guy. So that he can't hit me. Then I think if we do this... we can hit them both? And it should kill them both. Or will it not kill the front guy? Okay, so it only did 2 damage there. I am so confused. This is why I don't play games, I swear to God. Okay, but it's fine. So... well, we'll just hit him with that, I guess. Okay. I don't know how far arrows hit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it's fine. I don't particularly know how far arrows hit, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna go... Can I... Oh, can you not go through them when they're attacking? Oh, that's the turn cooldown. Oh, for going through somebody, because I didn't mean to do it last time. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so we'll add sword, and we'll add this. That did 2. Okay, so spear also does 2. So is the 2 their damage? The 2, I think, is their damage. The arrow hits 3 away. Okay. -1 cooldown? Oh, for my tiles. Okay, let's do it for the spear. Okay. Okay, I don't know what this little guy is going to do, so that's going to be interesting. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I want to do this and this because it'll kill that guy. Dash. What is a dash? I'm a little nervous on what a dash is. Oh. Apparently it's literally that. He just jumps right into me. Okay. Good to know. Well, I want to hit the big guy for 2. And then I'm going to swap with him. Because I want to hit him with that and kill him. But this fucker's going to dash into me again. So... And I'm guessing that this means he runs 4 spaces, so it won't matter if I back up. No, it does not. He runs 4. Okay. So, we'll just add these 2. Okay. We'll add this. And then that should just straight kill him. Beautiful. We're gonna let him move forward. He'll hit him at 2. And then this has a faster cooldown. So... Oh, shit! But that's not up close. Whoops! I forgot! Alright, there we go, there we go. Alright, now we got little dudes to deal with. So we want this one. That guy... well, he might move. We want to switch. Yeah, I want to kill that fucker first, because I don't want him jump into me. And then when this guy gets close, I can kill him. Okay. Okay, we're not doing horrid. We're doing okay. We can function. Let's see. Now, do I just not get to pick these up because I'm full? So if I heal, that's exactly what's happening. So I might as well use them. Okay, so that's what we're going to do is we might as well use them. Because otherwise we don't get them. Okay, well, let's hit that guy. Kill him. Because he's not worth it, frankly. Then we will spear it, and we will turn around. And we will also close range it. And we want to wait till he comes to us, and then attack. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. We'll just curse it again, because I want that potion. Oh, do I have to step on it to get it? Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't realize I had to step on it to get it. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Well, let's go for that fucker first. And then we'll get out of this guy's way so we can get our coins. We're gonna go through... Why can't I go through him? Why can I not go through him? Oh, it's because I'm not facing his direction? Oh, so I gotta face his direction to go through him. Interesting. Alright, well, he's double cursed, so I really only need one of those, but that's okay. Oh, I got it, though. Cool Up. Fully recharges tiles and special move cooldown. Ooh, okay. -3 cooldown, but -1 damage. Oh. Well, they're all at... I don't want to do that. Reroll. Strike the cell in front of you and flips the enemy. Strike the first enemy in front of you. So does this mean anywhere? Is that what it's trying to say? This is the first cell, but this is the first enemy. So this is from anywhere. I think the range is pretty good on the arrows, so let's do the flippy one. Oh god, is this a boss? This is definitely a boss. Okay. So let's put swords on. And let's put spear on. We'll move close. And we'll hit him. Okay, so we dealt some damage. He's gonna run at us, which I don't like. I want to put the bow on, because I want to face him backwards so he runs the wrong way, is my thought process. Ooh, it worked! Oh, it worked! It worked, it worked, it worked, it worked! That's cool! Wait, I actually feel good! I feel good at this game. That's wild. You know a game is well made when I actually feel okay at the game? Hi, Technobug. Welcome, welcome. I saw you when I was still trying to figure out the stream, getting it set up, so thank you for being here and for following. I appreciate that. I was having technical difficulties today because I couldn't get everything working and my computer needed to restart, but we're up and we're playing Shogun, and this is really cool. I'm actually really liking this game. I'm not super great with games, but this one is fun, and I just did a cool combo that, like, made me feel skilled. I'm from CabbageCon? No way! Welcome, welcome! I hope you enjoyed CabbageCon in the workshop and all that jazz. I'm guessing you got the email that said we're gonna be doing our showcase on Monday. I'm really excited to show everybody's, for those who are watching and who don't know, Monday, 9 p.m., when our usual stream slot, we are having our voice acting showcase for CabbageCon. I'm very, very excited. We are going to show what? You don't see it. We're going to listen to everybody's recordings from the workshop. So we'll listen to the originals and then we'll listen to the edited versions. I did, and yes, I'm the Swamp Bender cosplay. No way! I remember that cosplay. You did so well. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to listen to yours on Monday. I'm like very excited to play them. The showcases are always something I really enjoy because you guys work like so hard, like so hard. And you're only in there for a few minutes, but it takes a lot of like courage and a lot of genuine, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you have to let yourself go. And it's really hard to just be like, get in there and go free and be like, I'm going to go for it. And when you do that, you get amazing results. Sweet, good to hear. Absolutely. I mean, I think everyone does well because genuinely, I think if you are willing to like let yourself go and just try it, you will always sound good. Even if you personally don't like the way you sound, we don't have that like internal thought process about it, right? We don't know how you sound, we don't know you. So I love listening to them and I love editing them because I love it. I think it sounds brilliant. So yeah, I think you did really well. And I'm excited to show it on Monday. I'm hoping, I emailed folks letting them know because, see, this is why I keep paper towels in here. They're my tissues. So I emailed everyone to let them know it's happening Monday night because I really like having everyone who is going to have their dialogue shown on stream in the chat because it makes for a wonderful atmosphere to like hype everybody up and really see yourself like live and hear it and how cool it is. But I also like to give people a forewarning because then you can invite people to watch too. So if you have like family or friends that you really want to be like, look, my audio is going to be on this, it's going to be like live and you can listen to it and how cool it is, then those people can join live too. And you can see support from your friends and your family in the chat, like hyping you up, being like, oh my God, you did amazing, so good. And that is one of the best feelings on the planet, is to have everybody there while it's happening. It's one thing to get your audio back. I really hope people enjoy their audio. I always enjoy editing it. And that's totally fine and totally great. But it's another thing to just have all of these people there with you while it's being showcased. So I like to have everybody bring their friends and their family and hop in chat and have a good time. So that's going to be fun Monday. We have a good chunk. I wouldn't say we necessarily have a lot, but we do have a good chunk of people who have all said yes to showing their audio, so I'm excited about that. I like going through as many as possible, and we don't do like, what's the word I'm looking for? We're not about harsh critiques, right? So it's not like you're gonna play your audio, I'm gonna go, ooh, this could have been better. No, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'll usually talk about the differences that I hear. So I'll be like, do you hear the difference between like the first take and the second take where you did this? This was really cool. And we keep that mentality in our chat too, where I remind everyone, I'm like, we're here for support. We're here for cheering people on and hyping people up. We're not about commentary and critique. That is not what we're for. But my chat's usually pretty good about it. I really like my audio. Do you mind if I play your video during work? I don't think so. I think you're welcome to play whatever you like. I'm glad that you like your audio, genuinely. I don't know what your work is, but you can play my stuff whenever you want to play. Like, I wouldn't make things or put things out into the universe if I didn't want people watching them and listening to them and enjoying them. So do whatever you like. I don't do all the weird copyright jazz, as long as you're not, what I tell people is always like, I'm almost always going to give you permission for anything that I do or I create or I have hands in to use in any way you see fit, as long as you don't like take whatever I said or whatever I did out of context, right? So like, as long as you're not taking my voice and stealing it for AI, as long as you're not pretending I said something that I didn't say, I don't care. Do whatever you like, have fun, enjoy. With the recordings in particular, like, I do go through an edit and I try to use copyright-free sounds and music. It doesn't always happen. So that's the only thing I tell people is like, don't monetize your recordings. I don't know why you would, but yeah. It's no biggie. Whatever you like. I'm glad you like your audio though. There's nothing I enjoy. Well, there are things I enjoy more because I enjoy hosting the actual workshop. But one of the benefits that comes with hosting the workshops at conventions is when I send out everybody's edited audio and I get the feedback back where everybody's like, this sounds so cool, I love it. That makes my night. Genuinely, I love hearing that people like their audio, especially because we have conversations when we're in the workshop where I'm like, what are you thinking for this? And that's what we play with, right? I don't record, well, kind of. I don't record that conversation necessarily. And I don't particularly listen to it when I go to edit. So I'm always worried that someone will be like, well, that's not what I told you I was thinking when we were in the booth. And I hope that nobody ever feels that way. Because I listen to whatever the recording is, like the dialogue, and then I edit it based on the energy and the vision that it gives to me, not necessarily what we talked about in the workshop. But I always like them, and I try to never give something back that, like, I wouldn't be comfortable saying I edited that, you know what I mean? Because if I would be ashamed of handing it to you, why the fuck would I hand it to you? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm really, really happy that people like them and people enjoy them. It's a lot of fun. I'm hoping, I've got a few conventions that I applied to, like anime cons, over the next couple months, and it's one of those like waiting games things where I'm like, I really want to reach out to this convention and be like, can I host the workshop, please? You haven't responded, and it's been like 2 months. But you can't really do that because most conventions do not answer you until like maybe a month before the actual convention is going to run. And so every part of me is like, I would like more than a month's notice. But it just is what it is. It is what it is, you know? But the more we get to host the workshop at different conventions, the more that other conventions are like, oh, you know what you're doing. Come and run it with us. So hopefully I get to bring it to new places. And then, of course, I tell people, I'm like, hey, if you would want to take the voice acting workshop, you want to have your own audio edited and everything, let your local convention know. Like, if you have a Wizard World that you go to every year in your state, tell your Wizard World that you want me to come and do the workshop. Because if a convention comes to me and says, hey, we have been told that you do a workshop, we want you to do it, 99.9% of the time I'm going to say yes if I have the capabilities to get there. So that's what I'm always telling people is I'm like, if you go to a Wizard World or a Comic-Con every year, right, tell them, email them, hey, here's this person, here's her Twitter or her Twitch or whatever. We want you to host her workshop. And then they'll reach out to me. I'm rooting for you. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. We keep going. We keep pushing. And I love doing the live streaming and the content creation. So it's a mix of like getting it all together. There's so many projects that I am sort of like trying to dip my fingers into. But the world that we live in is like, you can't really say out loud that you're trying to work or working in so many things until it releases. And I am one of those people where like, I want to be doing things at all times and telling people about things, especially because I go live twice a week, hopefully 3 times a week soon. Every time I hop on live, I'm like, I want to tell you about every little project and every convention and everything that I've got in the backworks, but I can't because I'm not allowed. And it's so frustrating. So like, but at the same time, you know, gotta live, gotta breathe, gotta trust that people will be there with you, you know? Gotta trust that people show up on the Mondays and the Wednesdays. Gotta trust that they're here for you. But yeah, right now it's a bunch of actual plays. I've auditioned for a few. I'm officially in Twisted Fates. That one got announced. So I don't know what the first day is that we go live. I know it's a Thursday. I don't know what Thursday. I should check. But so I'll get to be in that one, so people can watch that on Thursdays. And then our community Candela campaign starts getting recorded at the end of June, which is exciting. There's a Ren fair I go to called the Great Lakes Medieval Fair. Ooh, Great Lakes Medieval Fair. That's cool. Ooh, that's really dope. I'll have to look that up. I've always wanted to go to a Ren fair, but I've never actually gone. I really want to go though. What does it entail? Like, I know they're usually outside, and I see TikTok sometimes of some big Ren fairs will have like the knights things where they ride on horses and you sit in almost like an arena, like a football arena or something, and they ride at each other with like poles and stuff. I've seen ones that have the taverns where you get drinks. I know people usually dress up, right? And they pretend to be like pirates and in the time period, which is really cool. I would love to put on a Ren Fair medieval outfit and go. That sounds like so much fun. But yeah, does the Great Lakes one entail like shows and games, or is it more concert based? What does the Great Lakes one involve? Because I haven't looked up the ones that, I haven't looked up any of them. I should though, that sounds like fun. And I guess these would be the months that they're running, huh? June, July, August, or maybe September are probably when Ren Fairs run, because I feel like they're a summer activity. I feel like they would be a summer activity. Because you're outside. Although a lot of medieval outfits have like very long sleeves and stuff. So I'll probably get hot in the summer. Damn. But it is what it is. I'm gonna open my gummies. Ooh, we got the yellow ones on top. I finally got the good bag of gummies. It's not this one. I'm getting through my last two. But I got a pack of only berries, which has the blue ones, and those are the best. Any other flavor of gummy, it's not good. I mean, it is good, but it's not the best. The blue's the best. Y'all can't hear it, but the music is still playing to this game. And I'm jamming. I'll turn it back on. This is some jam and 8-bit music. Okay. This is jamming. Let's fucking go. I got 2 left. There's a website for it, and the weekends are themed like a con. Oh, okay. Turn that back off. They have shops and games with a story connecting to the themes of the weekend. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty cool. I like when they're decently involved because I'm a festival person, but I think it's boring to just be like, we are hosting a festival, and then it's like a few rides, classic scammy games where you can't win, and that's it. That is really boring to me, so I love the idea that this Ren Fair has like a theme, and they have shops and a story and games. That sounds fire. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll look it up and look into it because that'd be really cool. I would love to go to a Ren Fair that's got all that stuff about it. I think it's more fun when you have themes and, you know, all sorts of little bits and bobbles with it. Much more fun. All right, let's bust open this game again. Okay, so I really think I gotta move this little guy up just an inch. Sorry, this is gonna irritate the shit out of me, and I know you guys cannot see it. They do have horses and jousting? That's okay. That's my energy. That is such my energy, is horses and jousting. I would love to see that. I think that'd be fire. Oh, I'm trying to move it so it sits better. I can barely tell too. Nope, see, that's too low. So it's like right, like there, I think. I think that's right. Okay. Horses and jousting are like, that's where it's at. Because I remember going to, see, now I gotta bring it back. I remember going to, when I was a kid, I don't remember what they're called, but you know how there are those big arenas and then you go down, there's like a big hole where the horses and the jousting would happen. And then they would serve you like big turkey legs and you're supposed to eat with your hands, and each section of the arena gets their own color and their own knight to fight for. I remember going to those events and they were fun. It wasn't inside a Ren Fair, it was like its own thing. But that's cool that the Ren Fair has it. That would be something I'd want to see. I'd want to go for the horses and the jousting by far. Okay. So back to our little game. Our little game, I say, as if it's not very clearly, like, been played. Okay. So... Alright, this guy's gonna turn around. So let's chalk up an arrow. And then... we wait a turn, I think? We're gonna chalk up this guy. And then chalk up sword. And I wanna back up so that he hits. And then get a little closer and do it this way. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Medieval times restaurants? That might be it, Theta. Yeah, it's like, you know, it might be it. Hold on, wait. Now I gotta look it up. Medieval times restaurant. Yeah, that's it. That's it, that's it. That's it, Theta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, because those are like, we did those, which were fire. I loved those. And then we did the, kind of like the pirate version, where it was the exact same setup, except instead of like a arena where horses would go through and joust, it was, you were just about to say, okay, Techno. Yeah, Medieval Times Restaurant is what it was. The other version we did was the same idea, but it was pirates. So in the center of the ring, it wasn't as low, like ground-wise, but the center of the ring was a big, like gigantic pool. And they had a ship in it, like a big set piece of a pirate ship. And then they had little baby oar ships. And when you were a kid, you could get chosen, because I remember getting chosen, to go into the baby ship. And then they would sail you to the big pirate ship in the middle of the pool. And then you would get on, yeah, ship, literally. You would get on the big pirate ship, and you'd be able to, like, I don't think we swung on the ropes, but like you would do little kid things with the pirates in the middle of the show. It wasn't just an activity. They were hosting a show, like it was pirates fighting each other, and they needed the kids to come on and help them fight the battle. And so you would oar across the water to the middle, get on the big ship, do some little sword fighting thing or whatever, and then you get a certificate and you get oared back across and go sit back down with your parents while they finish the show. I have no idea what that one was. If somebody knows what that one is called, I will be impressed. Because every time I mention it to someone, they're like, what? Yeah, it was hella cool. Because I've talked to people who have done versions where they were like, got to be a pirate, but no one has ever corroborated the experience of like, there is a pirate ship in water that you literally have to get into another ship to cross. Like, it's not just you get on the ship, like you have to get and cross the water to go to the center to get on the big ship, and then they bring you back over. So I'm like, if that I feel like was once in a time. Never been to one, but there was one near us. It's a weed dispensary now. Okay, Theta. So at least you're validating the fact that it used to exist. This is like, because that must have been a thing. It must have been existing when I was a kid, and then they like went out of business. Which does happen more than you think it does, because when I was a kid, there's something like what you've described in Vegas. Okay. I'm glad that Vegas still has something. It could have been in Vegas. We did go as like family trips when we were young to Vegas. So it very much could be that. I don't have enough memory to know. But there's a lot of things that are existing and are like part of your childhood that just no longer exist. And it's weird to think about. So that one might still exist then, because that might be the Vegas one that we went to. One of the things that's like, one of the things that we had as a kid and now no longer exists is, I grew up as a kid in New Hampshire, and they had a restaurant called the Ground Round, and we would go to it like every single day, and we get food at the Ground Round, and they would have, the ice cream. They'd have ice cream, and it's similar to what some other places do now. But at the Ground Round, you would get a Red Sox baseball cap cup, because New Hampshire, Boston, and then they put ice cream in it, and they would put Oreo on top, and they would put gummy worms in it, and it would be like you're eating dirt out of like the baseball cap, the Blue Sox, the Red Sox baseball cap, and that was like core part of my childhood memory, but it doesn't exist. The restaurant doesn't exist anymore. It's not a thing. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the Red Sox caps. I wish we still had them, but we don't. It no longer exists. Okay, yeah, so even the one in Vegas with the Pirates doesn't exist anymore. It's weird, all the things that you do as a kid that just aren't a thing anymore. Like, I know Chuck E. Cheese and stuff still exists, but it's been, rebranded. But it's weird because the pirate thing that I did, not a thing anymore. The Ground Round with the Red Sox, not a thing anymore. There are places that still do the dirt sundaes where they put the gummy worms in the Oreo, but it's never the same. It's never the same, okay? Okay, the Ground Round had something special. So that was one of those. That is like, no one else can ever relate to this experience, but it's something that I have, which I will take and I will keep and I will love. There's that. Is there other things that I'm trying to think? I feel like, is that a chain? Wait, I have to see if it's a chain, because I don't know if other people would have this experience or not. Hold on. I gotta see if it's a chain. Oh my god, no way. No. I have another entry. Shit, I have another entry into the part of my childhood and no one else can ever relate to it. Oh my god. Okay, let me read your stuff first. I have an armchair interest in themed entertainment. Theta, I'm about to give you another one. Don't worry. I remember something similar, but it was Broadway with dinner. It was called the Carnival or something similar, but it got closed. See, Techno? You have something that's like a core part of your life that just no one else can ever relate to or experience because it just doesn't exist anymore. Isn't that weird? I love it in some aspects and in some ways because it's something special that you have. It's also a little like, aw. And one of the ones I'm going to add to this, and Theta, you'll like it because it's themed entertainment. There was a restaurant chain called the Bugaboo Creek Steakhouse. And that, just like the Ground Round, was a huge thing in my family. We loved it. There were, picture Rainforest Cafe, except all of like the moose, it was like moose and reindeer and heads on the wall that would sing and talk to you. Like people talk, not make noises like it's a jungle. They would talk and people would come out and they'd do little shows with the moose talking head on the wall, and if you were a kid you could run over and be a part of the moose show, and they had these gigantic skillets of chocolate chip cookie. It was a gigantic skillet chocolate chip cookie that they'd put a top of ice cream on, and with the talking moose. And the Bugaboo Creek Steakhouse is something that no longer exists. You've been to one, Theta. Wait! Oh my god! I'm not alone in the experience. Theta, oh my god, I'm so glad you've been to one. Because they're not a thing anymore. I literally just Googled it because I had to check. Apparently the whole business went bankrupt in 2016. So I'm so glad you've been to one and you know my experience, because that was my shit as a kid. I loved that shit. I have the folate cups to prove it. Technobug, that's amazing. I wish I still had the souvenir like cups and stuff to be able to prove that I went to these places and had the experience. Oh, never get rid of those cups, Technobug. You're gonna want them forever. I've never been to that, but it sounds amazing. It was so much fun, Technobug. It was like really, really cool. It was a better version of Rainforest Cafe. So much better. Aww. Wow, I miss that stuff. That's nostalgic. Boy, I'm young, but I'm old. That's how I feel. That's how I feel when I talk about stuff that no longer exists. I was more of a Rainforest Cafe kid, though. That's fair, Theta. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We liked it because it was up in New Hampshire that we would go to Bugaboo Creek, because the northeast of the U.S. is very like hunter. It's hunters. You hunt for deer. You're in the woods. You're climbing mountains. So we liked Bugaboo more because that was like moose and deer were the thing. It was just a part of the culture. So that's why we liked it more. They made root beer floats. Hell yeah. Good. I'm glad you kept the cup. Every time someone I see parents be like, no, we don't need that. You don't need that souvenir, blah, blah, blah. I get really sad because those are the things that I wish I had. Chuck E. Cheese still exists, but one of the really old Chuck E. Cheese things that you could buy was it was a cup shaped like a guitar. And so I remember my sister had and it's gigantic. It's the size of a guitar, but it's a cup. It's huge. I remember my sister had it, and I don't know that she still has it, but I remember that being like, this is our thing, this is our moment, this is our remembrance, and it was really, really cool. The food was awful. I just like the jungle animals. Yeah. Have you seen the Eddie Burback video where him and Ted Nivison, I think it is, go to every Rainforest Cafe? That video is so good. It might not be Ted Nivison. It might be... No, I think it is. I think it's Eddie and Ted. But I know it's Eddie Burback for sure. I love those videos when they go to every Rainforest Cafe. Such a good video. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's genuinely so much fun. But I was watching that and I was like, Rainforest Cafe! Oh, it's one hell of a trip, though. You gotta have themes for your road trips, you know? You gotta know what you're doing. You can't just go wherever. Those places were fire. I love little nostalgia things. Okay, I'll bring it back over. It's been in my recommended. Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I promise you, when you have the free time, it is so good. Both of those men are so funny. And it's really cool to watch them go to every single one. I think Food Theory made a video for them. No way. Wait, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna have to watch the Food Theory video for Rainforest Cafe. Technobug, thank you for putting me onto that because I'm gonna have to watch it. Because I'm all about it. I love the weird nostalgic things. I think they're awesome. That's fire. I'm gonna have to watch that. Okay, wait, this guy's about to attack me, so I need to back the fuck up. Okay. And then let's wait to see what he does. Okay, because that's the one that I want to do this for. Because I want him to face the other direction. I don't want him to attack me. So, if I get closer, then I can do that and turn him around. So that he faces the wrong direction. Cool, and then I can back up. I can do 1, 2, and then I can go wha-bam, wha-bang, and he's dead. He obliterated. I could be wrong, though. That's okay, Technobug. There's no harm, no foul. If you're wrong, okay, cool. I don't have a video to watch. But if you're right, then I have a video to watch. You know what I mean? So it's all good. It's all good. It's never a worry. Ooh, -1 cooldown. I think the Pokey Stick is really good. So I'm going to upgrade the Pokey Stick. I think it's very beneficial. Oh, there's a whole ass map. Sensei or Shrine? know what either one does, so let's go to the sensei. You're right? You mean Technobug's right and there is a video? Or do you mean I'm right, no harm, no foul? I guess we both could be right. Blood exchange? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh. -1 HP to get 2 coins. Okay. Oh. Okay, I was just trying to see what the options are, but apparently I got some sort of skulls. I hope that didn't just make the enemies harder to beat, but we'll find out. Unfriendly fire. Enemies deal +1 damage to each other. They can hurt each other? Bruh. Sometimes playing new games is great because I just go, oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. Had no idea. I've been playing this. I had no idea. Backstabber. +1 damage when hitting from behind. Ooh, okay. Dynamic boost. +1 damage for an attack following... +1 damage for attack following a movement tile. I don't think I have any movements, right? For attack following a movement tile? You're both right, but I was referring to Technobug. Okay, Technobug, there you go. The video does exist, so I have me a food theory video to watch. Okay, I did not know there was a food theory video on Rainforest Cafe. I've only seen the Eddie Burback one. That'll be interesting. Let's do the enemies deal more damage to each other, I think. And then we'll leave. Oh, I gotta click it. Okay. Alright, we gotta fight again. Hour of the Rabbit. Alright, so this is a little rushy guy. And then this is a normal dude. Okay, so... I want the rushy guy dead. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch. And I'm gonna hit him. Because I want him dead and out of bounds. I could use... swords... and probably arrow? I want to get out of that guy's way, because he can hit me there. Turn around. I still don't want to get in his way. So I'm going to let him go. Oh, fuck. I still can't hit him, though. He's still going to hit me here. You're playing video games finally? Hi, Dark Mega. So, you know what, Dark Mega? I have, yeah, I've been converted. I've been converted a little bit. I'm still not willing to play anything that I don't think is a genre I could play. Like, for example, I busted this one out because I had seen a video of it a long time ago, and it's, like, turn-based, right? So, like, I don't want to play shooters. I can't play, like, Hades. That's not my energy. But I'm going to try turn-based. I like visual novels. So, yeah, I've been converted. I'm going to play some of those. Y'all have converted me. I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm playing video games. You have to watch this game? Oh, what game? I don't know if it'll let you put links, but you can tell me what game. You will get addicted. Ooh, what's the name of the game? What's the name of the game? And I will look it up, because I am now very intrigued. Okay, so I back up, and then I gotta get close. Oh, fuck. More people showed up. Oh, I did not know that this was a thing. Okay, well, I want to kill that dude. Oh my god. That's right, they hurt each other. That's right, they hurt each other. Oh, okay. Yeah, take your time, Dark Mega. You're good, you're good. They hurt each other. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the potion. We'll put this one up so that I can hit this guy and kill him. And then I'm gonna go here. I don't know the range on Pokestick. I think Pokestick is right up next to someone. He's gonna hit me regardless. Yeah, I don't got a choice there. We'll add that. I just want to kill him here, so I'm gonna add them all. Okay, so Pokestick is only one range. Okay, so I gotta be careful about that. If you like stress-free games, Payla is a good choice, and Animal Crossing. So, Animal Crossing I know of. Unfortunately, there is a... I'm gonna look up Payla. Hold on. Payla game. Oh, this looks cute. Life simulation massively multiplayer on the game. Open beta version was launched in 2023. This looks cute. Okay, I'll check that one out. I like the art style. I think that looks very cute. I'm So the thing with Animal Crossing, and this is going to sound awful, some stress-free games are a little too boring to me. Okay, so I'm also a Harvest Moon girly, so like I used to play Harvest Moon when I was younger, so Animal Crossing just kind of doesn't do it for me. Even though, by all means, technically Animal Crossing has more features and capabilities than Harvest Moon does at all. So it should be fine, but it's not up my alley. But yeah, the thing with cozy games, like the reason why I'm not big on like cozy games is because they're just kind of boring to me. I would play, yeah. It's one of those things where like, I would, because I'm not a gamer. That's why Dark Mega was laughing, which they have the right to laugh. Because every time I'm like, oh, I don't want to do gaming streams. And I don't necessarily want to do gaming streams. But it is something to do while I talk with chat, right? Like, something to put on. But if if I get 20 people in chat, and they're like, let's talk today, I can turn it off and I can talk to y'all. That's fine by me. But, like, cozy games to me are boring. Like, I would have played one of the games that people have been suggesting me that I would love to play, but it is not within my gaming capabilities, is Cult of the Lamb. Like, I love the aesthetics. It's got the non-boring part of Harvest Moon, which is like assigning people to do things, cultivating a village, right? But the problem is the gameplay style, I can't do it. It moves too fast for me. You're attacking in real time. Like, anything that is real time, I have to move the character, I'm not gonna be able to play it. Like, and I know people are like, sure you can, just put it on easy. No, you don't understand. I would have to buy a controller, figure out how to hook it up, and even then, I probably could barely do it with a controller. I can't do keyboard and mouse at all. The only reason I can do it for this game is because it's turn-based. You might be moving the character, but you're turn-basing it, right? So that kind of jazz is hard. If I could figure out a way to hook up my Nintendo Switch so that you guys could watch the Nintendo Switch games, then I could play games like that because I'd have a controller in my hand. So I could play Tears of the Kingdom. I love Splatoon. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! On there, although that's card-based. There's lots of jazz that is like easier to play if I have a controller in my hand, because I just don't do keyboard running and moving very well because I don't have a mouse. I don't like mice. I like mice, but I don't like mice. So it makes it really hard to play games like that. But if I could figure out a way to hook up my Switch, then I would do it. But every way I've tried, there's a delay, and the delay drives me crazy. Ooh, Pokemon is a good one, because Pokemon is like you move a character, right, but it's not like part of the battle. The battle itself, you can take your time, you can think. So I would say that actually, Techno, that's a great way to describe it. I'm glad you brought up Pokemon, because a great way to describe games that I feel like I'm okay playing is when the part that could end your run is not time-based. If you time-base my battle, I cannot play your game. If there's any part of your battle that is like, hey, if you don't do something fast enough, you're gonna die. Unless it's, like Until Dawn style, where it's quick time, where all you're doing is clicking a button. That's fine. But like trying to move a character out of the way, dodging, shielding, parrying, I'm not good at it. That's why I'm the voice actor for the games and not the video game players. But Pokemon would be good because Pokemon's in that area I can play. I've heard of Wuthering Waves. Is that the game you're talking about, Dark Mega? Let me pull it up. Wuthering Waves. Look at whether... Okay, let me see. It's amazing? Ooh, okay. Ooh, the art style's really pretty. I like the art style a lot. It's turn-based as well, and I think you can play the older games, not on the PC. Okay. Got you. Dark Mega, I'll take a look at this one, because this one has really pretty art. I like the style and everything. I'll take a look into it and see if I think I can play it confidently. And I'll let you know. Because I like that. I like that energy. And Technobug, I'll look into some of the Pokemons. I know Pokemon's a big thing right now. I'll send you a link about the game. Go for it, Dark Mega. Yeah, you can put it in our Discord. You can send it to me through Discord. That's totally fine. And and I'll check it out, and I'll see what I think of it, and if I'd be able to play it. We're gonna have, I think we have an ad break in progress. I think we are on our ad break. Ads. But Pokemon would be cool because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! So I think I could do some of the Pokemon stuff. I don't know that I would know all the stats, but it might be fun. Oh, you can play it on PC. Oh, that's great. That's great then. That'll be easy because then I don't have to hook up the Nintendo Switch. Hell yeah, that'd be great, Techno. And I feel like it might be kind of fun because there are so many people who are good at Pokemon playing the game, right? And if you want to watch that, you can watch it. But it might be kind of fun to come watch somebody who has no idea what they're doing in Pokemon. Like, I could see putting in the stream title, be like, complete beginner plays Pokemon, and people jumping in and be like, no, honey, don't attack with that one. No. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be cute. I'd be down for that. I'll have to see what I can do about Pokemon. Think you can play it on the PC? Yeah, an emulator. It might work through an emulator. An emulator I can hook up. That I can do. So I can try it. Rather than trying to figure out how to do the Nintendo Switch. You would watch? Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Techno. I'm glad. Because that's what I do for, right? Is like, I want to stream so that people are here to chat with me. I'm not somebody who's like, I stream because I am a high-level player and I don't care about the chat. I only care about playing the game and winning the ballot. No, that's not how I roll. I'd rather talk than anything else. There are more characters? Okay, Dark Mega, okay. I'll be looking for the link in the Discord. But yeah, I think that'd be fun to do some Pokemon. That might be really cute. And I really don't know. The only Pokemon I've played is, I played a little bit of the original Fire Red on the DS. I know it's a GameCube game, but I played it, or not GameCube, Game Boy game, but I played it on the DS. And then I played Gold Heart Gold, I think it is. I played Heart Gold. I don't know if I ever beat either one, but I know like the basic mechanics. I don't know anything about types or what is better than what. I just go for whatever I think looks cool. That's the best I got. Oh, this game has better animations than Genshin Impact? Cool! We love that. I know people are big on their Genshin Impact, but that's very cool for Wuthering Waves. I know I've seen people, I've been playing it, but I haven't looked into it, so I'll definitely look into it and see what we can do. But Pokemon would be cool. I think that I'd be down for some Pokemon stuff. The thing is, I would like to hook up my Nintendo Switch, so I wouldn't mind if I have to play a game through that. I just can't figure it out because I'm not technologically advanced, and no one's been able to solve the issue that I have. So if I ever get it solved, then that also means that I can play my favorite game. I would love to have a stream where I could play my favorite game, because nobody knows what the fuck it is. But that's okay, because then I could talk to chat, and I could talk to chat while I'm playing. It's not like time sensitive. It's kind of time sensitive, but not really. So I would love that, because then I can enjoy that with people, which is on the Switch, and that's really the only way you can play it. So yeah, I'll have to look into it, see if people can help me with figuring out my issue, and we'll go from there. But if you guys have more suggestions, by all means, please send them my way. Please, please, please. You'll see if you go into the casual and you scroll up a little bit on the Discord. If you scroll up a little bit in the casual channel, you will see folks have been recommending me games before. And I do want to try out a few of those. I have Darkest Dungeon on my list because I like games like Darkest Dungeon. Like I play this... Words, Rachel. I play Slay the Spire on my phone. And I love that, and I know Darkest Dungeon is like the PC version of it, so I do want to get that and play it. I'm kind of down for, I love games like that. I would love to play the Fire Emblems, but again, that's Nintendo. I sent a link for Palia. Awesome. Thank you, Techno. I'll check that one out too. I'll check out both of your games, Wuthering Waves and Palia, and see what works. For the server, at least? Yeah. No, that's where I'll check is the Discord stuff. Even if it's just a link to the server for Palia, I should be able to find their website through there and see some gameplay examples. Because that's what I'll be looking at, is whether I think I can confidently play the game. I don't need to play it well, but I need to play it enough to where, things occur. Right? Like, I can't be dying in tutorial mode. That's usually where I draw lines, is if I'm dying in tutorial mode, not playing the game. But I doubt I will, because those games looked pretty cool. Both of those games looked cool. Alright, let me pull this back up, because I can hear it running in my headphones. But yeah, send me any suggestions. I'm down for all of it. As long as you guys know that I definitely will be pausing it to engage with the chat, rather than focus solely on playing the game, because I'd rather talk than play. Oh, you can play it through Steam. Ooh, okay. Okay, I will look at it, because I do have Steam. So that method I can use. And that's a pretty good method to do, actually. I think I just stepped on my shoelaces and untied my shoe. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, so I want to go swords. And then I should be able to get pushy, and that should kill him. Sword, pushy. Nice. But I'm not going to be able to jump out of the way of the spear, though. And I'm not facing him, so I can't trade backwards. So he's just going to have to hit me, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to let him hit me. I think it's the best way to do it here. And I'm going to spear him. Okay. Alright, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Add double strike effect, but +4 cooldown. Perform the attack twice. Ooh, jeez. Oh, and we can't do it to the spear? Oh. Boo. That's a lot of cooldown. Okay, hold on. My shoe's gonna irritate me. I gotta retie it. It's gonna irritate the hell out of me. Bow, 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 bow. Retie that shoe. Okay, shoe is tied. Because I stand, so it's like I'm constantly walking on it. Good night, guys. I have work in the morning. Okay, Technobug, enjoy your work. Get up early, get some good food, all that jazz. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I hope I'll see you on Monday when we get to listen to everybody's audio for the showcase. But have a good night. Goodbye, goodbye. All right. Let's try it. Let's add... But see, I like Pokestick. I like Pokestick. Fuck it. Let's give Pokestick the upgrade. That way it pushes people back 2 squares. Holy Jesus, that's a lot of cooldown. Okay. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, but I guess we'll find out real fast. See you then. Bye-bye. Alright, so... But we got... Oh, look at that. He's upgraded. So, we're gonna Pokestick it, because we know it has to go first. And then we're gonna spear it. And then we're gonna arrow it, I think. And then we will sword it. We're gonna use them all at once. Oh, we can't. We can only do 3? Okay. So I'm gonna wait, because I want them to come to me. Yeah, I want them to come. Oh, they're only coming once at a time? Bastards. Okay. I was hoping they would both come my way. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna hit him. Alright, good, good, good. And then we can get out of that guy's way. And then we get out of this guy's way. And then we can line up swords in order to hit him. Oh, that's right. He still hits me, though, because it doesn't kill him. Okay, so let's do arrows. And then let's shoot this guy, because that'll kill him. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's spear the little dude, because they're runners. And then let's sword the guy behind me, because they're runners. Then I want to get out of his way. And then I want to get out of his way. Oh, he speared me so he can still hit me. Shoot. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I need to pokey him back. And then we'll get close enough to swords him, I think. He won't hit me. He can hit me there, though. Shoot. Okay. Do I deal... Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, so I gotta heal. Okay. And then I still think best bet is to push this guy back. Oh, it only turns him around. It doesn't push him back. Oh, I thought it pushed him back. Uh-oh, then I might have ruined the weapon. Oh no, I ruined the weapon. Fuck. I forgot that the weapon turned him around. Oh my god. I forgot that the weapon turned him around. And so I put double attack on him, and now it just doesn't turn him around anymore. Okay. Brilliant. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay. So, what do we do then? We need to turn around. That should kill him because it does 2 damage. Okay. He's gonna spear us though. Shoot. We gotta back up. And then I think we hit him like that. He's gonna go spear again, which means we can do this. Oh, shoot. But that'll kill him. Okay. So that kills him. Shoot, there's more dudes. Okay. We're gonna go through this guy. And then I think we sword. And we arrow. Because we can sword behind us to kill him, and then arrow the front guy. He needs to get closer. So we can spear him to kill him. And then back up from this guy. Then we can turn around. And we will arrow it. And then spear it, because it'll arrow kill and then spear kill. Okay. And then we can pokey it, which will turn him around. Oh, because I turned him. I ruined the weapon. I really ruined the weapon. I'm such an idiot. Sometimes I'm dumb as fuck. And it's kind of all the time, but it's fine. Yeah, I want to get rid of this tile now, but let's mine his cooldown. Let's do it on the swords, I think. Will be good. Oh, can you only upgrade it 3 times? Is that kind of what that means, maybe? The little yellow circles? Oh, I don't know what these little guys do. They look like archers. So, let's destroy him. Okay, death, cool. This guy wants to swords me, but I'm not gonna give him the chance. Death, cool. Here's another archer. Yeah, they are archers. Okay. So we got to poke him. And then we're gonna put on spear. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, I got him. Cool. We're gonna do swords right away and hit that guy. Ooh. I think we go through him in order to hit behind him for 2. That spear would hit me. And then we've got to move forward in order to... Oh, shield. Interesting. Okay. So I want to be able to hit that guy, and he spears. So I want to have spear ready for when he gets closer. And then let's have arrow ready. And then we'll wait. Yeah, because that should kill him. Okay. And then I can keep moving. Oh, it summons the dudes because it's each turn. Okay. Now we've got to be careful. So I'm going to pokey stick. And I'm going to do this so that he hits him. Yes! Nice! Unfriendly fire. Oh, I like that. I love that energy. Okay, so I want to turn around. And then... Oh, no! See, this is why sometimes it's frustrating to have, like, not great hand-to-eye controls, because I didn't mean to click that. I wanted to go forward. But now I'm in trouble. I know, Fox Daddy, I know. Listen, Dark Mega was in here earlier saying you're playing games. I was like, I know, I've been converted. Fox Daddy, y'all have converted me. I'm out here playing games, and I said I never would. Oh boy, this is how the world goes. Fox Daddy, I saw that you're doing panels and you're part of a convention. Congratulations. Here, let me come full cam. Because as you're well aware, this is the part of stream I enjoy. The games are simply for background. I saw that you got a part of a convention. I looked at some of your panels. They look like a lot of fun. Tell me about them. Tell me about how excited you are. Tell me about your plans. Tell me about the people you're going to interview and what you're going to host and all that jazz, because I want to know. I want to know every little bit and piece. That's so exciting. It's so exciting for you. Now we have to get you to do watch parties with shows you've been in. See, I feel like, okay, here's the thing. I would love to play games I've voiced in or do watch parties with shows I've been in, like you said. But I feel like that's a little egotistical. Like, I don't know, would people really want to watch me talk about something that I'm in? That feels, I don't know. I would love to, though. I did a little bit when the Queer RPG Candela stream came out. And very soon on Thursdays, live on Thursdays, I'm going to be in Twisted Fate's Candela campaign. It's going to be live. It's not even like pre-recorded in episodes. You're going to be there in chat with me if you go follow him. It's not egotistic if chat asks for it. Fair, Fox Daddy. That's so much. Fox Daddy, I want to hear all about it. I'm so excited. Y'all know how much I love hyping up people in this community. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so excited for you. And I want to hear all about it. I love it. I really do. I think it's so fire. I know you've done stuff like it before. But like every time I get like a role or get to be involved in an actual play or go to a convention, even though I've done it before, I'm beyond thrilled, right? And I'm super excited and I want to tell everybody about it 24/7. So I want to extend that same thing to you so that you get to hype up your own accomplishments and feel very happy and grateful. I got invited back to SoonerCon. It will be my 3rd time there. Oh, I didn't know that. You got it. This is your 3rd time? Wait, that's so cool. See, that's how you know that, like, when you get invited back to places, it feels really good because it means that, A, you left a good impression, which is one of the best things you can do, is that you left a good impression with people. But B, it also kind of kills, which is good, it argues against the imposter syndrome that we all have, where sometimes we feel like, you know, we are not good at what we love doing, and everybody else can see that we suck, so why don't we just stop? So when you get re-invited to places, and I'm so glad you got invited back, it's really nice to be able to like have it a validation of, hey, no, we appreciate you, but we like what you do and we support you. Like, that's amazing. The staff there is wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad. Mostly doing moderation. That's okay, because again, you're good at moderation. I mean, you do interviews and stuff. So like, you're clearly very good at it. And I'm so glad that you're going to have fun and you get to do it again. Counterpoint tea time with Toph. You know? Fair, Theta. There's also a lot of, first of all, so Toph was my girl growing up, right? So this is going to give me an Avatar tangent now. Toph was my girl. She was my everything. Avatar is still something that I know a lot more than the average person about. But it was like my special interest as a kid. And that I love her to death. And I have a goal to get every voice actor's signature on my Avatar book. And she is one of the ones that for a while was impossible to get. And then she sort of came back into the, I don't want to say spotlight, but the forefront of acting and voice acting. And she came back into the platform side of things. And now it became available to get her autograph and to see her at conventions. And so I'm just waiting for when I'm able to meet her at a convention and get her autograph, because she's on my list and I have to meet her, and inner child me is gonna bawl my eyes out. SoonerCon is honestly my favorite convention, and I've been to a lot of them. Oh, I love that. They probably like hearing that too, that they run a good enough convention and they run a convention well enough that you were like, hey, out of all the crazy big conventions, this is my favorite. Like, that's amazing. Toph is the best character. I hope we see so much more of her in the sequel series as she perfects metal bending. Let's go. Toph's my queen. Toph will always be my queen. She's always the best. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's so funny. But because I've met a few of them. I've met Dante Bosco when I was young. He was lovely and hysterical, and he was drunk when I met him, which is amazing. And then I met Grey DeLisle, who voices Azula. So Dante Bosco is Zuko, Grey DeLisle, and then I met Grey DeLisle a couple years later, who voices Azula. She was super sweet and very funny. And then this past year at CabbageCon, I met Cricket Lee, who voices May. And I actually got to have like a whole conversation with her. She came to my voice acting workshop. We chatted, we exchanged info. Cricket Lee is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous human being. She still does some voice acting work, but she does mental health therapy, and she is incredibly good at it. She's a fabulous human being. Cricket Lee, if you ever see this clip, just know that I think you're wonderful and fantastic. And thank you for everything you do. She's real lovely. It took me forever to get all of the main cast for Full Metal Alchemist to autograph my FMA DVD. Yeah, Fox Daddy, that is my journey, but for Avatar. I met Toph VA? No, you didn't. Did you actually meet Michaela Murphy? Did you actually Bro, I want to meet her so bad. I want to meet her so bad. It was her, Azula, and one more lady. Oh, that's so cool. I want to meet her so bad. She's very high on my list. And then the other person who is essentially impossible is Zach Tyler Eisen, which is the voice of Aang, because he doesn't do acting anymore. He's just a normal kid who went on and had a normal kid life. So he doesn't do acting. So he is almost impossible to get his signature, which is what it is. But now that Michaela Murphy's back, she's on my list. She was at a convention I went to last year. That's so cool. Aang was his only role, I believe. So Aang was his last big role. He voiced Pablo in The Backyardigans, which was a Nickelodeon kids TV show, and then he voiced Aang, and then he was done. Because he went on to just be a kid, and now he's just a human doing human things, which more power to him. Seriously, more power to him. Because growing up in front-facing content, or, you know, being seen like celebrity-wise or actor-wise as a kid is awful. Yeah, good for him is correct, because I can't imagine the horrible things that people went through as like kid celebrities. That shit's awful. So I'm glad that he got to go and have a normal life and not have to worry about it. But his signature is probably the hardest one to get. So he is one of those things where, like, I just hope one day I'll get it. That's kind of the hope. Whereas some of the other ones, like Toph's VA, is someone I really, really, like, admire. And so she's not that she's as hard to get. She's still difficult. But might not be as hard to get, but she's someone who I'm like, type of energy. Whereas Zach Tyler Eisen is just difficult or impossible to get. And then there's people like, I know her name. Come on. I know her name. I want to say it's May. Hold on. Mae Whitman, right? Yeah, it's Mae Whitman. I was right. I knew her name. Okay, brain. Then there's people like Mae Whitman who have voiced so many main characters that it's impossible to get their signature for the opposite reason of Zach Tyler Eisen, which is that they voice so many and she doesn't go to conventions. So I'm like, she's also a difficult one to get. But, you know, we'll get there eventually. The 3 main cast members of Spy Family are going to be at SoonerCon. Ooh, Fox Daddy, you have to chat with them. That's so cool. That's so exciting. I love that. There's a convention that I want to go to that I'm not going to name because I don't want to put anything out into the universe. That is going to have individual, I don't even want to say what they do, as an individual that I really, really look up to, and I'm hoping to meet them in person. If I can go to the convention, we'll see. If it ends up happening, you'll hear about it. But we'll let it be for now. He appears on the episode of Braving the Elements podcast that was uploaded today, if you didn't know. Really? I had no idea, Theta. I'm going to have to look that up. Thank you. I know that Dante Bosco and Janet Varney have that podcast, but I don't listen to... I'm really weird when it comes to podcasts. I don't generally listen to that one, so I have to look that up. I hope I run into you one day at a convention. Fox Daddy, you will. You will, because I ain't giving up live streaming or being a content creator literally ever, or being a voice actor. I'm not giving it up. This is literally what I'm going to do. So you will meet me at a convention. That is set in stone. Don't worry. We just got to wait the time until we get there. But it's not... Oh, I just realized that this needs to be like that. But it's on the list. It's just farther down in the timeline, and that's okay. But it was so funny, actually, speaking of that mentality of, like, I'm never not going to be doing this, and I will get to the point where this is, like, my job. I was out with my sister the other day, and I looked fire. It wasn't this outfit, but I had a really good outfit on and some good-ass makeup, and I looked great. And so we were just going to, like, insert local grocery store here, right? Insert local Walmart here. And I was like, here. And I handed her my phone, and I walked up against one of these walls, and I was like... And I, like, made her get a picture of me. And I was like, I took the phone back and I went, I fucking love being an influencer. I literally was like, I love being an influencer. I love being an entertainer. I love being a content creator. I will do this until I have it as a job. I, like, literally diva in the store. Like, I don't care if I am I hope I'm never streaming to 0 people, because I don't know what that would mean. It means that something happened to all of you, and I don't want anything to happen to all of you. But, like, I do not care if I'm streaming to 0 people and nobody buys product that sponsors me. I don't care. I will do this. I love it. I fucking love being an entertainer. They put VA role in my bio. Fox Daddy, I saw! I clicked on the link and I looked at the panels you were hosting, and I saw at the very end that it said VA for the project on YouTube. And that's amazing! We believe in you. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you, Fox Daddy. I appreciate you. We gotta believe in ourselves. And hopefully I'm gonna add another day to streaming. I want to add Saturdays now that I'm playing games. Now that I've given in to the mass public and I'm playing games. I'm going to add Saturdays. We won't add this Saturday because I'm going to be live on Sunday. So this Sunday we're going to be live because Ava's hosting a Pride event, and we're allowed to stream it too. So I'll be streaming live, but I'll be playing with Ava and all their friends. So I probably won't be able to talk too much to chat unless I figure out how to mute myself. And then I can do it. I think I know how to mute myself on Discord. I'm going to figure it out. But yeah, we'll be live Sunday. Sunday at noon. So if you guys want to catch it, you can. And that's kind of the plan, is doing as much as possible, getting as many things going. And we're going to be live on Thursdays soon. Oh my god, we're going to be live a lot of the days of the week soon. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. Okay, let me bust open this little game. Actually, I need some death water. I know you guys can't hear the music because I try to turn the game music off while I'm talking, but I can hear it. And so this whole time in my head, all I hear is like boom, 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 boom. And it's great. I'm looking forward to the Disney sing-along and the Women in Gaming panels. Here's the thing. Women in Gaming, I would if they wanted me to, as long as, you know, we're talking like accepted people who understand that I don't always identify as a woman. As long as they understand that, I'm down for it. But I know Cutie Cinderella, who's fire, she does the Streamer Awards every year, added a category this past year for minority genders. So I was like, I don't have to just be a part of it. Was amazing because I was like, oh my god, you've added a category for those of us who like don't fit necessarily into the women in gaming, which was really, really nice. And I'm sure I'm never gonna win a Cutie Cinderella stream award, but maybe maybe I'll be a queer person winning, who knows. SoonerCon is progressive and open-minded? Hell yeah. Then one day I'll meet you at SoonerCon because I'll be on there, women and queer and gaming. Let's fucking go. And they'll be like, yeah, everybody else on the panel will be like, yeah, I game like insert big Valorant game and Overwatch game here, and I play Dark Souls, and I play such and such, and then they'll get to me, and I'll be like, so what do you play? And I'll be like, sometimes I play, Uno. Sometimes I play Jackbox. They have a drag show? Yes, I love drag shows. I love Anime Con Burlesque. Any burlesque shows at anime conventions are my everything. Cosplay burlesque. As an asexual, there's nothing more enjoyable than burlesque. Don't ask questions, it's just the truth. I'm going to sneak your name to the staff and try to get you invited. Do it, Fox Daddy. Do it. Get me invited. You should tell them, you should be like, listen, bring this person, because here's the thing, if any convention is like, oh, we're gonna bring you for voice acting stuff, cool. If a like for my workshop, that's chill, we can discuss things. If I can make it out on my own dime, I'll do it. If a convention reaches out to me and is like, we're willing to bring you here and put you in a hotel if you do these things, I am always saying yes. Like, if a convention is like, we'll pay for the hotel and pay for the flight, you just gotta do food, I'll be like, oh, bitch, I'll be there a whole week. Like, how long do you want me? I will be up 24/7 doing whatever you want. I won't sleep. Like, that's, like, the thing. Is, like, if you pay for things for me, I will do whatever you want. I will host every panel. I will, like, whatever you want. GalaxyCon does burlesque shows? Dadley. Hello. Welcome, Dadley. Oh, my God. Do they really? Because I love burlesque. I love cosplay burlesque. I love anime burlesque. That's my shit. I'm gonna have to look into GalaxyCon because I would go just for the burlesque. I would go just for the burlesque, yo. I wish I could get you to Oklahoma for our furry convention. Oh, I love furry conventions too. Furry conventions have less to do that interest me, but they have the people are amazing. And I love the suits. The suits are so cool. They do Dadley. Oh, Dadley, I'm gonna have to check out GalaxyCons. I love that. Oh my God, I'm really gonna have to check them out. I know GalaxyCon is like a company style of anime conventions, right? Don't they have a bunch all over the country? So they might have some local ones that I could then go to for burlesque. Thank you for putting me on to that, Dadley. I'm excited now. I was sad that I missed GalaxyCon. Yeah, Fox Daddy, that's what I'm saying is I think they're a company. So I think they have a bunch of different states that they run one in, kind of like how Comic-Con is a company that runs a bunch of stuff, or Wizard World is a company that runs a bunch of conventions. So I'm guessing, I don't know how close together state-wise they do stuff. I'm sure they do one in New York, I'm sure they do one in California, and then the rest of the states kind of vary. Maybe they do one in like every major city. I know like Wizard World goes around the country and does one in every major city. I think Comic-Con might, but I doubt it. They might just do the two big ones. I went to one in Ohio and in Richmond, VA. Oh, okay. So they are relatively close together because Ohio and Virginia border each other. So they do have GalaxyCons that are close together and not just like New York, California, and that's it. That's good to hear, Dadley. That's very good to hear. So I can look up to see if they're where the other ones are in the future. That's good. So many conventions are starting to do burlesque. It's fun. Yay, I'm so glad. I went to a Philly convention where they did burlesque and it was beautiful. Oh my God, it was my everything. And everybody's yelling and supporting. Like, I don't think, so here's the thing. I love all people and I love to entertain all people. But there is something about the queer community. They know when someone's putting on a show that you need to be hype in the audience. Like, I went to a show the other day and everybody was like silent. It was like a dance show. And I was sitting there like, the whole audience needs to be screaming. Like, why are we not yelling? Why are we not throwing glow sticks? Why are we not dancing with the dancers? Like, no, you need to be loud. And the queer community knows how to do that. They know that vibe. They know that energy from drag, so they can do it for burlesque. And so sometimes when I go to, like, normal theaters and stuff and everybody's silent because it's a bunch of old people, I'm like, So it's real funny. There are a few mini Comic-Cons. Okay, so Comic-Con kind of does like little mini baby ones in other states, but it looks like GalaxyCon does them relatively, like, if not in every state, close together, like states that you wouldn't think about, like the Midwest and stuff. So that's good. I'll have to look into all of those because I'd be so down for burlesque. Oh my god. I think some people go there because horny, but many people love the show. Yeah, right? But that's okay. Burlesque versus drag. Burlesque is very specifically built on... Built? Did I just say built? Built. Thank you. Burlesque is built. Ooh, boy, now I can't say the word at all. Upon the idea of sexy stuff. So that's okay. You can go to burlesque and be like, yes, undress, bitch. Show me your titties. Let's go. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. And like I said, as an asexual, I still love burlesque. Even though that's the energy, I still adore it. I'm still like, yes, show me your titties. Because it's an energy that people bring. They are a pretty big con. Okay, Dadley, I thought GalaxyCon was pretty big. Do they usually do, like, words, Rachel. Do they usually hold their conventions warehouse style? Where it's you walk in and it's all in one big building, there's no rooms? Or do they do it hotel style? Where you go into separate rooms for different panels, there's a floor for autographs, there's a floor for, like vendors, things like that. Or is it all just like an open floor plan? I just got an email from Meta. I made 2 pennies last month. Amazing, Fox Daddy. You get your 2 pennies. That's like what I get from Twitch ads. It's like, you earned 1 cent by showing 4 hours worth of ads. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. That 1 cent is mine. It's funny how asexuals do horny. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is so funny. So it's more like a concert than a play. Yeah, Theta. Yeah. So burlesque, drag, and some other like queer events, dance shows are supposed to be more like concerts. All of them are more concert energy than play energy. And I think when you sit people down in a theater, the people who don't know the culture and don't know that it's supposed to be concert energy go, oh, well, I'm in a theater where plays and musicals happen, and so I'm supposed to be quiet, and I'm supposed to let the performance happen because I'm in a theater. And that's why that energy gets brought. So if you are someone who knows that it's supposed to be more like a concert and you get put into a venue that is a theater, then if you can be comfortable, that is when it's your position to be like, I'm going to be the loud one, I'm going to be the yelly one, I'm going to be the thing so everybody else can feel comfortable to join me. And not everyone can do that, and that's totally fine. I can somewhat do it, but I do have that tie of like traditional theater that is like, shut up, because I'm a theater person, because I was a theater actor. So there is that piece of me that is hard to break. But if other people are there hyping with me, then I can do it. What's it called? Rocky Horror Picture Show is usually put on in a theater, and you're literally supposed to yell at the screen, you're supposed to throw things, like all that kind of jazz. So it's much more of a concert energy. A little bit of both? Okay, Dadley, thank you. Because I prefer the hotel setup with rooms to a warehouse. Warehouses, to me, just make me feel like, I don't know. It's not that they don't put effort in. It just makes me feel like there's no place to calm down and separate yourself, and you're just one big walking death trap, and I don't care for warehouse setup. I like the hotels, but a little bit of both is okay. I love the energy from drag shows, although I've only been to show support to a gay friend. Drag show energy is fire. I've only been to one drag show, and it was very small. It was very kind of local, but the energy is always stellar, right? And I've never been to one where they, try to include you if you don't want to be included. So if you're somebody who's like, I really like to be here, but I would prefer to smile and enjoy and be quiet and not be acknowledged, I've never seen a drag performer force you into the fray, which is amazing because that is a hard skill that a lot of performers and entertainers need to learn. Is that it is okay if somebody does not want to be brought into it. And that's one of the things that can irritate me is you need to learn that skill if you're going to be a performer. But I've never seen drag shows do that. And then they're also very good at, if you do want to be involved, they involve you, which I really love. Has lots of voice actors, comic book artists, and creators, live action actors, vendors, artists, and professional cosplay guests. Ooh, Dadley, that's a lot of people. Wait, I love that they have this range of people. I really like when conventions have comic book artists and other like professional cosplay guests, people that you wouldn't traditionally think of as individuals that other people would come to want to see and get autographs from and talk to, right? If you are respecting a comic book artist, I am all about you. If you are respecting a cosplayer, I am all about it, because those are industries that don't get as much recognition for the hard work that they do. And so if you're a convention, which I'm so glad to hear about GalaxyCon, I'm really gonna have to check them out. If you're a convention that respects those people, and not just respects them, but gives them a platform, then that speaks a lot to how good of, morals and nature you would have. I had a guy compliment me at a drag show. Drag shows just have some of the nicest people. They do, Fox Daddy. Drag shows have a lot of nice people. There's a lot of nice people in the queer community in general, but just in an entertainment space that is built on comfortability, right? When you build your space, your performance on the idea of making everyone comfortable, and you are good at what you do, then that's what you're going to get, right? Everybody is going to feel so absolutely beautiful from the experience because that's what you do. That's something that I do, is like, I like being an entertainer, but I very specifically, I'm going to say breed, which is weird, but that's the word I'm going to use. I breed and I create a space of comfortability and welcomeness. Now, comfortability varies because I like horror things, right? I like to fuck people up. So the word comfortability doesn't necessarily mean I'm nice and I'm gentle and I'm sweet to you. You can be comfortable inside uncomfortability, like horror. But it means like you will be taken care of and respected and welcomed. And that's the kind of like entertainment that I strive for. I didn't know you were a country star. Yeah, if you go on YouTube and you look up my name, for some reason, YouTube is convinced that I am not allowed to have people watching my live stream. I am not allowed to have people watching my videos. I am not allowed to have people subscribed. The only one who is allowed is the country star, because she makes music. So the only one allowed is the country version Rachel Schumacher. She's the only one who's allowed to have subscribers on YouTube, even though I'm above her in subscribers on YouTube. She's the only one. When you type it into YouTube, she will come up first. And then 5 million accounts that have 0 subscribers will also come up first. And then I'll be at the bottom. And I'm like, what are you trying to say, YouTube? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, YouTube? Yeah, exactly. Vixie laughing is exactly my thought process. I'm like, what are we trying to say? Oh, sometimes that happens, man. That's just what it is. That's okay. All love to her. Her music sounds cool. I mean, I'm not a country person, but her music sounds cool. More power to her. It's just one of those funny things where I'm like, okay. And it makes it extra funny because my handle is at Rachel Schumacher. No spaces, no underscores, just my name. No extra numbers. And yet somehow I'm still at the bottom of the list. So I'm just like, that sounds a little suspicious. Just a little suspicious, that's all I'm saying. It sounds a little suspicious, that's all. That's all I'm saying. Now Rachel has to do music shows to get a bump in searches. Honestly, if I released music, I probably would get a bump in searches. Because, not on Twitch, obviously, because Twitch, just lets you go in your category, which is nice. But on YouTube, they prioritize music so strongly that, yeah, it would probably be the only way that I would actually get seen versus all of the other singer-songwriter versions of me. But y'all, you don't want to hear me sing. I mean, you hear me sing on these streams when the neurodivergency kicks in and I start repeating music. You hear me sing, and you don't want to hear me sing. You don't want to hear this. Like, I could probably do some punk rock. Actually, I would love to make punk rock music. But I would need people who actually know what they're doing. Like, I would need a music person. I was going to say composer. I don't know what the term is for the people who create the music. But the people who make the music, the people who, like, know how to produce it, all that jazz. I'd have to get so many people who know what they're doing because I don't know anything about music. Especially because I can't hear pitch to sing. So, like, I would need so many people to help me, but I would love to make punk rock music. I've written a few. I just can't sing. Tried to send a link to GalaxyCon page, but Twitch doesn't allow it. I don't think Twitch does. Dadley, if you have a Discord and you check the links below on Twitch, you can join our Discord and you can pop it into casual if you want. I don't mind putting links in the Discord, so you're welcome to do that. But if it's just galaxycon.com, then I should be able to find it, I think. And I can look through it. But I appreciate you trying. I have to learn how to sing. Oh yeah, your metronome issues. Yeah, and metronome's not even pitch. So imagine the poor soul who one day would teach me, because you know this is going to happen. You know one day I'm going to make me some punk rock music. I have to. It's in my bones and it's in my blood. But you know the poor soul, the poor people who are going to be working on this music, and every day they're going to go home and drink a bottle of Jack, and their wife's going to be like, honey, bad day, and they're like, I don't want to talk about it, because they have spent the whole day trying to get me to sing on pitch and trying to get me to sing on beat, because I can't sing on beat with the metronome, as we've discovered, and I can't sing on fucking pitch. So, like, those poor people are going to want to absolutely die trying to work with me, and that's hysterical. Twitch allows links, but I think Rachel has to turn it on manually. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it. I don't know how to turn anything on, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh, they have a Facebook page too? Oh, cool. Okay, I'll look for them on Facebook too then. Maybe if I just Google, if they're a big enough company, typing into Google GalaxyCon should bring me to them in some capacity. Because I would think it would if they do multiple conventions around the US. It should bring them some capacity. I would love to, like, every convention I hear about, I'm like reaching out them to be like, can I hold my voice acting workshop at your convention? Winkety wonkety wink. Because I want to hold my workshop everywhere. I want to hold it in, like, one of the goals is like hold the workshop in every state, right? Like, I want to go to every convention, reach as many people as I can. I would love to hold a workshop there. It's in the Discord? Amazing. Thank you, Dadley. I appreciate that. That'll be super helpful. Rachel will have to face her bots sooner or later. Never, Fox Daddy. Never. I refuse to figure out how to work things because I don't understand them. I do not understand any technology. That's why I was so late starting tonight, is because my computer literally at 9 p.m. was like, excuse me, you need to restart? We have to update. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why? Yes, thank you, Deadly, thank you. Conventions love VA workshops. I think so, right? Like, so here's the thing. Because I bring the booth with me, because I literally bring this, it means that I have to be very, and I hate doing this, but I have to be very strict about a convention compensating us in some way. If they don't let us charge to take the workshop, then they have to compensate us in some way, shape, or form for the time, because we have to drive. I can't just fly out. We have to drive with this thing. We can't put it on a plane. So they have to compensate us in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a hotel, whether it's gas, right? Even if it's just gas, in order for me to bring it there and have it be okay. So that is usually where conventions are not quite as happy. A lot of them I'll reach out to and be like, hey, I have a voice acting workshop. I've run it at other conventions, so it's not like it's brand new. I know what I'm doing. I have a process. I can send you to people. I can show you the ZenkaiCon workshop showcase, and soon to be on Monday, our CabbageCon showcase. So you know what the final products are like. But if you are past a certain distance, because I have a certain range that I'll go to and they don't have to pay me, right? But if you're past a certain distance, I need you to pay for gas, or I need you to pay for a hotel or something, or I cannot, financially do the risk. And that's where they're kind of like, ooh, we have people who do voice acting workshops for free. They might not have a booth, but they'll do it for free. And I'm like, that's fine. I don't take any harm to it. It's easier sometimes. You can't afford it, right? That's totally fine. Which is totally cool. But it's one of those things that, and we didn't charge, so for ZenkaiCon, they let us charge folks in order to pay back our U-Haul rental because that was a long distance that we went and we were able to afford it back. CabbageCon was lots of fun. I'm glad, Dadley. CabbageCon was within our distance range. So we didn't ask them to pay for anything, so they didn't, which was fine. But a lot of conventions are not in our distance range, so I try to ask them for things like that. But it just kind of depends. I can talk to my team and see if we can do something for you. We've never had a VA at our con. Hey, Fox Daddy, feel free to do whatever you want. And there's a lot of different... So there's a couple of different things that I do. So there is my traditional main voice acting workshop, the one that Dadley took at CabbageCon, is I bring the booth, people enter, and then they record, and they get their recordings back edited. That is the traditional one that I take to conventions. If it is a distance that we absolutely cannot travel to, even if they were to pay for it, I can do a version of the workshop where it's me in person. We don't have a booth. You're not going to get a recording, and therefore it wouldn't cost money. But it would be me in person, and we would essentially do improv workshops. So everybody would show up, and we would do acting exercises, and we would do improv. So I can do that instead. It's just this one is more fun. SoonerCon has paid workshops. Okay, that's great. That's great, right? Some conventions don't do paid workshops, but paid workshops are helpful for us to recoup the hotel cost and recoup the driving cost. Soup! Yes, Dadley. Soup! Dadley, did you get the email? We're going to be showcasing the CabbageCon audio on Monday's stream. So if you give me permission, I will share yours. You can give me permission through the email. But regardless, I hope you'll be there on Monday because we're going to listen to everybody's. And I'm so excited. I'm genuinely so excited. Which would be super, super cool. Sorry, I've got the music playing in my headphones. But yeah, Fox Daddy, feel free to just, I don't mind coming as a guest to places. I got it, permission sent, amazing, Dadley. I'm so excited. I can't wait to listen to it on Monday. I mean, I listen to everybody's because I edited everybody's, but it is something to have a whole chat behind you, hyping you up. Oh, I'm so excited for Monday. It's going to be so much fun. It's one of those things of there's no better feeling than having sort of everything to go. I was the Blue Spirit cosplayer. Hold on. Brain is loading. Yes! Yes! Yo! You did so good! Wait, I remember you. Everybody's cosplay was so good. Oh my god, but I remember your Blue Spirit cosplay. You were fire! I'm so excited now. Yay! Oh my goodness! That's very exciting. That would be so cool. But yeah, I hope to bring it to as many conventions as I can, I think it'd be cool. Let me be your manager. I'll use my contacts. Fox Daddy, I'm going to say this right now. You have full permission to reach out to people and say, hey, I know this voice actor, this content creator who hosts workshops, streams live, and they have something that they could offer at your convention, or, if it's an interviewer, they could be interviewed, they could be whatever. Conventions would love you, Rachel. You have Fox Daddy, as long as you don't say that you are speaking on my behalf, you can genuinely talk to anyone about me, about what I do, about bringing me to conventions, about interviews, about whatever. That goes for everyone. As long as you do not say that you are speaking on my behalf, you are more than welcome to talk to whoever you want. I am always for it. I love talking to everyone and anyone. So yeah, feel free to. You do not need my permission to I'll tell them Vixie is speaking for you. That's so cute. Yeah, because Vixie's allowed. The Venom and Elmo voice. Yes, Dadley. I remember the Venom and Elmo voice because I remember going through that audio and being like, which one do I pick to edit? I had so much of a struggle being like, oh my god, which one do I edit? Because I didn't have time to edit all of the versions, but I was like, do I edit this one? Do I edit the Elmo? Do I edit the Venom? Do I edit the... It was so good, though. Genuinely, it was beautiful, Dadley. You did so good. And your voices are so cool. I love that you can go all the way up there and all the way down there. Like, that's... And you keep the clarity. I'll talk about it when we show it on Monday. But you kept the clarity of your words, which is so hard to do when you put on character voices like that. But you did excellent. You did so well. But yeah, Fox Daddy, talk to whoever you want. Show me to whoever you want. Do whatever you want. And then you can say you can contact her here and give them my Discord or give them my email. I hope to do a workshop. I want to practice so I can be good as you guys. One day, Fox Daddy, one day you will do a workshop. You will be in the booth. You will be doing it and you'll be having a good time. Thanks again. It was a great time. I'm glad, Dadley. All I ever want is for people to have fun and for it to be entertaining. That's all I ever want. And I'm so glad to hear it. Oh my goodness. I really want to go to like every convention. If I could, I would go to all of them. Stream froze. Oh no, Fox Daddy, that might be yours because mine still looks like it's going. So I think that might be yours specifically. It could be mine, though, because of all those stupid technical issues I've been having lately. But I think it's yours, not mine, because it looks like OBS is still running. You had to reload the tab. Okay. Cool. Listen, it could have been me. Mine is still going? Okay, thank you, Dadley. I appreciate that, because, my God, I was pissed. When I was pissed at 9 p.m. when nothing was working, my sister called me, and she goes, I can't find your stream. And I was like, that's because I'm not fucking live. And she was like, uh-oh. And I was like, yeah, I'm angry. Oh, but everything's fine. We're here. We're chatting. I have given in to the masses and I'm playing video games, but only when I absolutely have to because I don't have a chat to talk to. Oh. Sci-Fi Valley Con is lots of fun too. Ooh, I don't know that one. What is that one about? Science fiction, Rachel. Obviously, Rachel. So I assume it's about science fiction, but is there like more to it? Like, what are some of the activities they do? I had a marketing gig last week. I did my British character. Okay, let's go. I love that. I've been filling out so many like rosters, like VA open rosters. Hiccups are here. Ooh, hiccups are interesting in a corset. Oh my God. Woo. But I've been filling out so many rosters, and the two things, this is what made me think of it. The two things that it'll ask is, do you have any accents? And I'm like, do I put my British or my Irish down? I don't know that I should. And then it'll ask, what kind of work do you do? And it'll have like commercial and that kind of stuff. I'm like, I technically have a commercial demo, so I'm going to say I do that kind of work. So I feel that energy. People love an accent. I'm just okay at it. But one lady thought I was from the UK. That's such a good compliment. Fox Daddy, that is such a good compliment. Oh my God. If anybody believes that you are actually from the country that you're putting on the accent for, brilliant. They usually have voice actors, vendors, and an artist alley. Okay, Dadley, so it's similar to like an anime convention. Okay, then I'll have to check that one out too. Because anything that sort of has that general setup is usually something that I can attend. If they got panels and stuff, then I'll fall into there somewhere, you know? There's going to be an ad break in about 35 seconds for the non-subscribers. But Fox Daddy, I know you subscribed, so you'll still be here. They had lots of Avatar VA a couple years ago. Ooh, Dadley, I love that. I love a chance to get all my Avatar people. And they have panels too. Okay, perfect. I will check them out, Dadley, because they sound like a good place I could bring it to. Sound like a good place I could bring that workshop to. I'm struggling so much with my auditions. I need so much practice. I think a big problem is that I don't have a demo. Ooh, Fox Daddy. Okay, so when you say you're struggling with auditions, what do you mean exactly? Because having a demo is not going to help your auditions, right? Do you mean, so are these two separate things where you feel like you can't apply sometimes because you don't have a demo? And you feel like auditions where they ask you to read lines rather than have a demo are difficult for you? What exactly are you getting at here? Because I want to help if I can, you know? Because demos are interesting. Demos are interesting. I have a content creator friend that Ava brought me to, who is getting into voice acting work, and we chat back and forth about the voice acting industry, and they're a lovely, lovely person. They're a great live streamer, and such, but you know, when I talk a bit about the industry, and one of those things that everybody talks about needing is a demo, and I am very passionate about not getting a professional demo done until you are really confident in your skills. You can make your own clips, like make your own version of a demo. Just don't pay for a big boy professional one until you're ready. I've seen that many people getting picked because of a demo reel, and I feel like it would help me look more professional. So yes, Fox Daddy, it would help you look more professional because it's a professional demo reel, right? It's hard to. So yes, it will help you look more professional. The problem is if you get a good, expensive one too early, then you will improve and now not want to use your demo reel because it doesn't showcase the talent that you currently have. And it'll be a waste of like $1,000. What I would recommend is, it's a double-edged sword, correct? Yeah. I recently heard it said that J. Michael Tatum lives in a British accent. He does. He literally does. That's just his life. Like, so Fox Daddy, what I would recommend is there is no rules on calling something a demo. Just because it was not made by an audio engineer or produced by a big company does not mean you can't call it your character demo or your commercial demo or your video game demo. You can still call it that. So what I recommend is write them yourself or go to Google and find copyright-free lines of dialogue for different characters, record them, put a very simple music track behind them that's, you know, low enough that can be heard, but it doesn't conflict with your vocal recording, and then call it your demo. Call it your character demo, call it your video game demo, call it your commercial demo. Just do it, because you will not get in trouble. You will not be looked down upon because you're calling something that is not necessarily a made demo as a demo. You will have people who know right away that it's not professional. But it's not like they're going to go, oh, we should never hire this person because one time they sent in a they'll just go, oh, not good, and keep going. They won't remember your name, genuinely. Because they don't remember your name if you have a good one. They only remember your name if they hire you. So, like, I found a site that has pre-written scripts to help people practice. Yeah. So, Fox Daddy, you can use, as long as those scripts are copyright free, you can use them. Record yourself saying the lines in different things, put them back to back, you know, do it to the best of your ability, and then just call it your character demo. You want about a minute's worth. That's where you want it to end. You don't want your pauses in between them to be too long. You want them to be short and fast. I always make the mistake of hearing the demos of others and I get self-conscious. That's going to happen because you're listening to professional demos. So, like, but there are a lot of little things that you can do that will give you a reel, a sample. And if you do feel uncomfortable with calling it a demo, call it a sample. Because if you say, this is my character sample, then you've got little bits and pieces here of, this is the protagonist read. This is the seductive villain read. This is the scary villain read. This is the horror victim read. This is the whatever. This is the child voice. And then it'll have very clear spots, which is what they call them. And it will feel less maybe like you're trying to be like, I have a demo, when you don't. And it'll feel more like you're like, here are things I can do if you call it a sample. Sci-Fi ValleyCon is in Altoona? Okay, got it, Dadley. Got it. That's not too bad. That's a decent distance, but it's not too bad. Like you might have listened to it, Fox Day, but if you listen to my character demo, that is a professionally produced character demo, right? It does not get me hired. So when I know it feels like people are getting jobs off their demos. It is very, very rare unless you have already worked a major project to get a job off your demo. I have had maybe 3 people reach out to me to voice in their project through my demo. So it does happen. It does happen. But it's not as important as it seems. And it's very much a double-edged sword where, like, do not go get one done until you are confident. For me personally, my character demo, I love it. I think it's excellent. It is genuinely, like, my favorite thing on the planet. I'm so happy with it. But I went into working that with the producer and the audio engineer that I worked with, Rob Holt. He's amazing. I had already had him do my commercial demo, and the commercial demo is great, right? And he usually writes, like most producers do, will write all the spots themselves, and then you come in and you do it, and he did that for my commercial. I went into the character one literally being like, hey, you are good at what you do, but I am not intending to make a marketable character demo. I want a character demo that specifically represents me as a person, the things I'm interested, and the work that I want to do, which meant 2 things. I wanted horror, and I wanted horror to be the big showstopper piece, and it's the one we lead with. The very first piece in my character demo is my horror piece, and it's the big showstopper, and it's incredible. And the second one was, I intend on swearing. I don't intend on having it be clean. And that one, in particular, really, really means that my demo is not marketable. And I knew that going in. I still paid the funds. I still got the quality I got. And I wrote some of those spots. So the other thing was I also worked with Rob. He wrote some. I changed some of them. And then I wrote my own. So I actually did write a lot of those scripts myself. But it was a collaborative process versus here's a thing, now record it. So you have to really know what you want before you spend that money and that time. I have to practice sounding like Keith David. That would get me places. Yes, Keith David is fire. I'm hoping to get into Oklahoma University so I can do acting. That's so cool, Fox Daddy. Congratulations. I send support your way. Personally, my college that I went to for acting just closed like last week, like went bankrupt and completely closed down. It was the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, completely closed down, entirely bankrupt. And so personally, I have a very strong stance on don't go to college for acting. Don't go to college for any art. Actually, I think it should all be trade schools. However, at the moment, we don't have trade schools for art. So I'm not putting down your decision. I'm supporting you. I think that's amazing. I hope you have so much fun at Oklahoma University, and I hope you have an entirely great time learning acting. That is just my personal stance. That happened to the school I went to over a decade ago. Yeah, every art college around the country right now is essentially going bankrupt and getting put extinct, which I think is the correct thing. All art schools can burn. But again, that's just my own personal beliefs. It's just my own personal thing, is I think all art schools can burn and die in flames. That's how it goes, you know? But I'm really glad that you're going to be able to pursue that and go forward with acting. That's amazing. Are you trying to learn acting in order to pursue voice acting specifically? Or are you interested in doing theater acting and on-camera acting and stuff like that? Many of them are scammy, yeah. I like doing voices, but not sure if I would commit to doing it as a job. Yeah, that's a big thing too, Dadley, is so the one thing that I let folks know is character work is not a job. Unless you are J. Michael Tatum, as Theta said, or you're a big, fancy movie star, you cannot do character work as the only job. It's not a thing. And I'm aware of that. That's why I do content creation, because I want to be an entertainer in some capacity. Voice acting is a part of my entertaining journey. But you cannot do it as a full career. It's literally not possible. Even Bryce Papenbrook, right? Somebody who's in every anime known to man does not just do character voiceover work. Because he can't. It's not a thing. it doesn't pay enough and it's not consistent enough. Most voice actors also do commercials. They also do, like other things with it. It's not just character work. I want to do writing and or directing mostly, but being able to understand acting would be helpful. Ooh, do some writing and directing. Let's go. Get that writing and directing career going. I support you. I'm all about it. I love people just engaging in and doing something that they love, especially writing and directing, because it's a collaboration process, and I think there's nothing more enjoyable and fantastic and amazing than collaboration. Collaboration is everything. Let's go. I love collaborating in every possible way, shape, and form. I'm really excited to collaborate with our actors for our Candela campaign. I'm so excited. At the end of the month, guys, at the end of the month, we do our first sessions. I'm so excited to collaborate and have a good time. And then I'm hoping that our Candela campaign does well enough that we can do a live performance. That's what I want, like on stage, recording it. Oh, that's the dream. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there. I wrote a comic book years ago, but as I was writing the second issue, it got canceled. Oh, and that stopped me from writing more scripts. Oh, Fox Daddy, that sucks. I'm sorry that you went through that. That really sucks. But I'm sending you good energy, and I'm glad that you are, you were able to go through that and get over, it's a weird phrase, that's not what I want, but be able to push past it to be like, I'm not going to let that stifle or stop my creative endeavors. And I'm so glad that you are still going back to and continuing your creative passions with writing, because that's fire. I love that. I'm glad this music is good, or it would get really upsetting to have it repeat in my ears. I can't imagine. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like even if I don't put music on stream, I should put music, like the usual music I listen to, just in my headphones, even though you guys can't hear it, because then it would, like, there's no silence, but I don't know. I can do a few different characters, but I suck at accents. Yeah, so accents are the technical side of voice acting, which is why they can be difficult to do. Character voices are a little easier because accents are hard. Yeah, because, okay, so if we were to take voice acting and split it into two things, one is the creative side, one is the technical side. Like, you would have to study and learn the technical side to be good at this half of voice acting. You don't necessarily have to study to be good at the creative side, which is where character voices are. You just have to be passionate, and you have to be willing to try and willing to fail, and creative, right? So, Dadley, you are somebody who is passionate, you are willing to try, you're willing to fail, and you're very creative, and that's why you can do character voices. The technical side is where the career half comes in. If you were to want to do this as a job or a career, the technical side is where most people are like, nah, I want to be fun with it. I want to play with it. I don't want to invest in the technical learning, right? Which is totally fine. And that's kind of what I tell people is, if you look at the technical side of voice acting and go, I don't think I would have fun learning that, don't do it as a career. I love the technical side of voice acting. I love linguistics. I love listening to accents and learning where my tongue and my soft palate needs to be placed, where my vocal cords need to be resonating, the frequency. Does it in the nose? Is it in the eyebrows? Is it down in the chest? Is it in your can't think of the word, but is it down all the way there? Because your resonation goes lower than your chest and it goes higher than your mouth. So, like, all of those things, I love learning the technicalities, and so that's why I'm like, no, I will do this as a career. I want to do it as passion. It's part of my actual, like, job that I like to do, because I like the technical side as well. I can't really do characters. I can barely do a southern accent despite being from Oklahoma with family in Texas and Georgia. Fox Daddy, you've been commercialized to be a general American accent instead of stick with your southern. It helps with getting into character for cosplay, too. Diaphragm. Thank you, Dadley. Sternum's up here. So sternum's up here. Diaphragm's down there, which is kind of where I was looking for. Although it can go lower. It can go into your hips. I can't roll my R's. Yeah, that part's hard. I still can't roll my R's. I would love to get accent training to roll my R's, but that one is hard. Yeah, it definitely helps getting into character for like cosplays and stuff. And character voices are fun. I'm a character actor, right? I'm a very strong, like, you know what's weird? I'll tell you what's weird. Technically speaking, I would define myself as a character actor. However, I get cast 99% of the time for my natural voice. Which is so funny to me because I guess I need to stop calling myself a character actor. But like, I do a lot of horror pieces, which is inherently character acting because you're being natural, but you're kind of being exaggerated. It's a weird combination, but there's a lot of character acting in it. But most projects will catch me for my natural voice and for an exaggerated but natural performance, which is interesting. I had so many VAs tell me similar things. Oh, Fox Daddy, that's so funny. That's so funny. It's one of those things, you know. I would love. There's so much work that I would love to do, and I enjoy all of it with every fiber of my being. Every time I see a horror project, even if they're looking for roles that I absolutely don't fit, I will message and be like, listen, I know you're not looking for somebody for my voice type, but please, I would love to scream and cry and die in the booth for you, please. Please. Speaking of which, I'm about to check my IMDb because did my horror movie come out yet, or is it still not out? Hold on, let me check my IMDb real quick. Because I feel like they would have told me if it was out, but now I gotta check. I feel like they would have told me, but maybe they wouldn't. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to check. Oh! Hold on. Post-production. Okay, it's still in post-production. Okay, cool. Because I was like, did they not tell me that my horror movie came out? Anime VAs tell me that many of those studios don't care about you making funny voices. They look for your natural voice. Yeah, Fox Daddy, that's somewhat true. Kind of. I argue that point a lot, but kind of. I wish I could do a Percy voice from Vox Machina. He's my favorite character to cosplay. I love Percy. Percy's a king. Percival DeRoto. He's a god. I got the hugest compliment one time from a voice acting teacher who I was working on characters for my character demo reel with. And I was giving examples of character voices that I did. And I used Keyleth as an example. And he goes... I showed it to him. I showed him the clip, and he listens, and he goes, oh, was that from a show? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I thought it was you. You sound just like her. And I was like, a voice actor just told me I sound like Marisha Ray. I'm about to die. A real professional voice actor said, you sound just like Marisha Ray. For the record, I have no idea if I do, but Marisha Ray, you are fantastic, and it is genuinely the best compliment I've ever received. The ultimate compliment. Genuinely, I was so excited. I know, it was amazing. I was like... I love Marisha Ray. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. It's the best thing I ever heard. I was like, one day, I will be like Marisha Ray. Oh my god, it was fabulous. It was great. Listen, I have a goal. I said it on my Twitter. One of my goals is I'm going to be in every Candela Obscura actual play that exists. All right? Every single one I'm going to be in. So, Critical Role, You will have to put me on your Candela Obscura actual play because I have a bucket list to be in every single Candela Obscura actual play. So you have to. It's the law. See you soon. Anime New York City is going to have the cast of Critical Role there this year. Hell yeah, I love that. Want to try the full name? What do you mean try the full name, Theta? Have you met many Japanese artists like J-pop or J-rock? I have not. Music is something that I am very particular about, so I have not met a lot of music people. No J-pop, no K-pop, nothing like that. I've never spoken with anyone in that range of stuff, but it'd be cool to meet them. I think it'd be kind of fire. I know their music's pretty good. People like it. Oh, Theta was talking about... Okay, Dadley, I think you're right. I think Theta was talking about the full name of Percy. Percival Fredrickson von Musil-Kolowski? I never remember how he says it. I think he says it Kolowski. de Rollo III. I think he says Kolosky, right? Kolosky? That one's always the hardest, because I can never remember if it says Kolosky or Kolosky. Yep. We tried it. Percival Fredrickson von Musil-Kolowski de Rollo III. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm excited for the new season on October 3rd. Let's go. I don't know, man. I would love to get to work with them someday, to meet them someday. I think that'd be fabulous. I'm in a see, the thing with voice acting is you don't get to meet everyone, but that's okay. I'm actually in a, do you guys know Beastars? The guy who voices what is the character's name? What is his name? Hold on, I gotta figure out the character's name. Louis. Okay, so if you know Beastars, Louis the Deer. The English voice of Louis is Griffin Puto? So I am technically in a project that he also voices in. I've never met him. He has no idea who I am, but I'm technically in a project with him. Which is what I love about this industry. He's probably doesn't even remember the project, but I'm in it. I don't know if it's released yet, so that's another one I have to check IMDb for. IMDb. I don't know if it's even listed on... Is it even listed on my... I don't think it's even listed on here. I'd have to go finding it. Do I remember what it's called? Shoot. I don't remember what it's called. Nope. But I am on a project with him, because I remember submitting my lines and then going, is that the guy from Beastars? I was like, damn, okay. I still haven't seen Beastars, but I love the manga. The manga's great. I haven't read most of the manga, but I like the show a lot. According to Taliesin, it's a whiskey-based pronunciation. What does that mean, whiskey-based? I'm not sure what that means, Theta. I'm super excited for season 3. Yeah, season 3 of Vox Machina is gonna be good. I'm excited. I don't watch, I never watch Vox Machina or Mighty Nein campaigns. I don't like traditional D&D style campaigns. They're not my energy. I'm there for a performance, so I don't entirely enjoy the non-performance aspect. But I have been watching campaign 3 because they're releasing abridged episodes. So I am watching the abridged episodes of the campaign 3, so I will know the campaign 3 and not 1 and 2, which is interesting. But that's okay, because I like enjoying 1 and learning what happens through the TV show. I think that's a very rare experience that not a lot of people have, is that I am learning about what happens in campaign 1 through the show, which I think is cool. Did you see the new Dragon Age show or a game? I don't think I've seen it. I do not think I've seen the new Dragon Age. I watched the first campaign and started the second. Got you, Dadley. Got you. I mean, I watch all the clips on TikTok. There's this group of Mighty Nine cosplayers who are fantastic. And I get a lot of TikTok clips through them that I adore. But it's fun because oftentimes the things that get perpetuated through clips are standout moments, and there's a lot of little moments that, you know, I don't know about, which are cool. It's a new game. It's going from dark stories to goofy D&D style. Oh, okay, let's see. New Dragon Age. Oh, interesting. More magic. Yeah, this headline says more magic, color, and customizations. Huh. Okay, yeah, oh, that looks very D&D. Wow, looks very D&D. Oh my gosh. Interesting. I have been interested in Baldur's Gate. I feel like I could play it, but I'm not sure if the hype's too low. Oh boy. How Kowalski gets said depends on how much whiskey he's had. Oh, wait, I love that. Theta, that's hysterical. Wait, I love that. That's actually really funny. Listen, Taliesin is a god. Taliesin is a god with his one-liners. I had a TikTok clip from the Mighty Nine fed to me that I'd never seen before. It was one of those rare ones that like wasn't super hyped. And it was Mollymock talking to Bo, and Bo was like, if you kiss me, I'm gonna punch you. And Mollymock was like, I don't know what team you play for, but I don't think I swing that way. I was like, Taliesin is so good at these one-liners and these iconic lines. He's incredible. That is such a good name. Klosowski. Yeah, Theta, that is such a good, he's so good at that. You would love Baldur's Gate 3? I think I would, Fox Daddy. I've watched 2 different YouTubers play it. And they both got very different, like, endings and characters. And I think I would really love it. So if people are down to be here while I play it, I would be down to play that. The one-line god. Literally, Dadley. He is the one-line god. Oh my gosh. I have 200 hours in Baldur's Gate 3? Dude. That is like my Splatoon levels. I think across all 3 Splatoon games, I have 400 to 600 hours. But it's easier to do in a game like Baldur's Gate 3. That's crazy, my god. Woo! Because there's side quests and stuff. That's still a lot of time. Have you been doing all the side quests? That's a lot. Oh my god. Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my lord. Are we at 3 hours already? I think you would even be able to play that game with a chat member. You and another streamer could try the game together. I know there's multiplayer. Fox Daddy, I do know there's multiplayer. Because the streamer, or not the streamer, the YouTuber that I watch is Christopher Odd. And he is friends with Luckless Lovelocks. I love them both very much. They're really the only gamers that I watch. And they played 2-player like co-op Baldur's Gate, and one of them played Dark Urge and one of them played as Karlach, and I really liked it. So that would be kind of cool. One of my fave one-liners is, your secret is safe with my indifference. That is such a good line. That is such a good line. Oh my gosh. He has so many. He's excellent at them. I'm always curious on like what kind of actual play performer I am. According to the group at Queer RPG, I'm like an observer, which is so weird because y'all have been with me in live streams. Y'all know me. I am loud. I am personable. I don't shut the fuck up. I was convinced that that is the type of actor and performer I would be in an actual play. I heard back from the Queer RPG people and they were like, no, Rachel, you were silent. Like, you were so caught up in watching and listening to other people in the actual play that we had to make scenes for you to make sure you talked. So this blew my mind. So I have to be really conscious of that when I play on Thursdays, because we're going to start a Thursdays campaign with Twisted Fates. I got to be careful of that, and I got to be careful of that as the GM in our own community campaign. Like, it's crazy for me to learn that. I do lots of side quests and loot on all the things. Okay, Dadley, I was wondering, because that's a lot of hours. Have you seen the panel clip with Taliesin discussing the Welsh accent? No, Theta, I haven't. You gotta send me that panel clip. If you're in the Discord, send that shit to me. I gotta see that. Became a deer in headlights. Well, and what's funny is, like, deer in headlights kind of, because to me, deer in headlights means you freeze, right? You genuinely, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. That is not what happens when I'm in an actual play. I can speak. If you bring me into a situation, I can act. I can improv. I can one-liner. That's fine. And I think that's clear in the Queer RPG one. The problem is, if you don't bring me into the scene, if you don't initiate dialogue with me, I do not start it. Because I am the type of improver who is the and part of it. I don't yes, I and. You have to initiate. I will not initiate. Because I enjoy watching other people step into the role play. I enjoy watching other people's decisions. I enjoy being a part of their choices. So I don't actively take that step to start the choice. I would rather enjoy in their choices, and then if they want me involved, I involve. Bounce off of others. Yes, exactly, Fox Daddy. The only thing I will say on that front is I will interrupt. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. While I do not initiate, I will perform, like, because it's supposed to be yes and, I will perform a no. And you're not supposed, you can perform a no, but you have to be very, 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 very confident in your improv skills if you're going to perform a no, because you can shut down a whole scene and make it very uncomfortable if you perform a no. And obviously, I don't mean no's as in, I'm uncomfortable with this topic, we need to stop the conversation. That's fine. Anyone can do that. If you're uncomfortable and you need to X-card it. I'm talking about as a performer, choosing rather than to yes and or to yes but, to no. Because when you know, you have to be confident that the rest of your group can handle it. So I am not a yeser. I will and it. If you initiate, I will join. I will know it. I am a very confident knower. I am very confident in my ability to, if you and the group are discussing how humanely you can capture and keep alive the villain, and I am playing the character who wants this villain dead, I will confidently say, I kill him, while you are discussing. And then the rest of the group goes, no. I am confident. You have to be very careful, because I am confident in my ability to say, no, I kill him, even though you guys are discussing. So, like, that is one of those things that is tricky, but I like to play with. I think it's fun. I am unfortunately not in the Discord. Oh, they don't know. Okay, well, that's no worries. I will, if I remember, I'll look it up. And if I don't remember, remind me. You can remind me on Wednesday, because we're going to be doing the CabbageCon showcase on Monday. And then if you guys want, I'll be live on Sunday doing Ava's game show. So we will be live on Sunday too. But that's okay, Theta. It's no worries, don't worry. I'm going to drink some death water here. The title is Taliesin Jaffe on accents. Ooh, that's great, actually. Giving me the title is great, because that means I can look it up easier. So thank you, Theta. That's fire. That is great. Okay. We can chat more. I'm down to chat more. I'm just going to open this game. I want to see if we can get through one round of, you guys know I'll chat forever, so if we want to chat more, we can. Please feel free to commentate and all that jazz and ask questions and talk about things. I want to see if I can get through a round of this roguelite without dying. Let's see if we can do it. So it does 2 damage, so I should be able to kill him with it. Okay, good. And then I can put up spear in order to hit him here. And then I gotta back up in order to arrow him. Okay, great. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I forgot he was an archer. Dang, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna, boop, kill him. And then I want to kill the archer again. I found it. It's in the Discord. Thank you, Dadley. Thank you for posting that clip. Now I can watch it, Theta. I appreciate that, Dadley. Thank you so much. Okay, so I want to arrow this guy. Because I want him dead and buried, and I don't want to get hit by these fuckers. So I'm going to turn around. We'll try and spear it. Boop. Now I got to back up. And then we're going to arrow him again. Okay, great. We're going to try... Oh, no, because it turns him back to me. Shit. All right, we'll spear it too. And then I want to back up. And then we can do this. Nice, 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 nice. Cleared. Oh, we got dashes. Dashes through enemies to the first free cell behind them. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that one. Oh my god, it's another king. General Yoshinobu. Okay. So, for y'all who weren't here, I made this weapon redundant. It's supposed to turn the enemy around so he can't hit you because he's not facing you. I'm an idiot who attached the double strike to it, which means it happens twice. Which means you just turn the enemy back facing you so they can still hit you. It's okay. It's my first time playing the game. It's gonna happen. Okay, the sword is not gonna work for him. So we're going to do that. And then I should be able to go forward and hit him. Nice. Nice. That was a good combo. Literally Fox Daddy facepalm. Literally a facepalm. Oh, do I only have 1 health left? Shit. Okay. Well. Let's turn around. And then let's swords him. He's going to try and dash me, huh? Shoot. Alright, we'll attack first. And then I want to go through him. There we go, okay. And I'm going to flip around. And I want to swords and dash again. Oh no, he's going to double sword me. Shit. So I can't dash behind him. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's not good at all. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna spear. Yeah, I gotta go this way. And then dash. And then we will swords behind him again. Oh, he's gonna try and grapple me, huh? That's not gonna work, sweetheart. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna get closer. Oh, no, I don't want to get closer. Oh, fuck, that was done. Oh, and I'm dead. Okay, we're gonna end it there. Remember when I said I want to see if I can beat 1 level of this roguelite? I had too much confidence in myself. Hooked, line, and sinker. Literally, I had too much confidence in myself. Oof. Big oof. I think I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Oh my lord. I think I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Let me see who's live so we can raid them. Roguelites are great that way. It's so true. It's so true. I love them very much. They're some of my favorite things to play. And I will probably be doing it next Wednesday since we're going to have themed streams for Sunday and Monday. So let's see what is available. Who can we raid? Ooh, Pingu Fetus is doing some sort of, they're in special events category, which is always fun. I love special events. And they're doing something that says cat mode, spicy noodle challenge. So I'm going to raid you guys to Pingu Fetus. Pingu Fetus. If you can stay for the raid, that's awesome. You can just pop over to their channel and then peace out if you need to. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, Fox Daddy and Dadley and Theta and everyone for chatting with me. I really appreciate you guys. It was an annoying stream startup and I was a little upset, so I'm really glad I got to chat to you and have a really good night. And I love you all very much. So I will see you guys if you're going to be here on Sunday. We're going to be playing games. Ava has a Pride event, so it'll be streaming on Ava's channel and with like 4 other creators, and we will be live on my channel. So you can be here Sunday at noon if you want to join for that. Otherwise, we have our CabbageCon voice acting showcase for the audio from CabbageCon on Monday night. And then Wednesday, we'll be back to chatting and games and stuff. So hopefully I'll see y'all in the future. We're going to go ahead and raid Pingu Fetus here. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, goodbye, good night. Good night, my lovelies. You're welcome. See you later. Goodbye, goodbye.